I don't know what happened to the happy hour intro. It didn't work for some fucking reason. Let's
Oh
try again.
no.
Let's try again. No, OBS has fucked me. Anyway, I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And joining me as ever is Dr. Christy Winters. What the fuck is...
I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music.
You've never been... Hang on, what?
That's a song. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music.
What are you talking about? What song
I don't
is
know.
that?
Someone in the chat will know. I can't remember. I was just, you were saying Under the Sea, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, okay. Why are you... Hang on. Right, we're going to pick this apart. What are you talking about?
You said something about being in an underwater...
Yeah, what's that got to do with Spain or music?
Well, I just think I was thinking of some place that I could be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could be in Spain, I guess.
Yeah. But then I remember that the lyric says, "Well, I've never been to Spain," so actually it didn't work at all.
Okay, Christy.
I'm tired. It's been a long week.
How high are you?
I'm not high anymore. Yeah, I'm off drugs now.
Well, that is very boring.
Yeah, quite.
You're
But way less munchies.
You're getting echoes from how? Oh, hang on, who's getting echoes?
From which one of us?
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I'm not hearing anything else. I haven't got anything open that's playing. So I genuinely do not know what that could possibly be.
I don't have an external speaker going.
Yeah, so... I mean, refresh...
Auditory?
Yeah, refresh the page.
Hallucination?
I don't know. Wayward Historian. No, apparently okay, well, I don't... Maybe there was, but there now isn't. Fuck knows.
Good news.
Hang on, but we got a noise.
Peloton did discriminate against me in regards to their duty to make reasonable adjustments. Now just another 6 months for a remedy hearing FFSS Sake.
I don't know what that last bit was about, but yes. Well, congrats to Kieran on winning their tribunal thing that they've been telling us about. That's awesome. Everyone, a round of applause, pat on the back, hand job, whatever you fancy. Kieran's at a belter. Let's go.
All right. What was that all about?
They've had this tribunal with the previous employer that they've been fucked over by.
Oh,
and rarely does the worker have a little victory, but massive dubs there. Well done. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, and it is a new text-to-speech voice, which freaked the fuck out of me yesterday. It's a slightly sexier voice than the previous. The previous one was definitely just a robot, whereas this one's quite a sultry robot. And I don't know, it gives me weird feelings in my pee-pee. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hi to Mad Cat in the chat, and also to Awkward Pasta for being here. Good to have you around.
Don't be nice to them. I've seen my viewers as like they're in a cage and I get to poke them with a stick. That's the best. That's interaction. That counts as love.
All right. So, I had some good stuff, and Kevin wants us to watch Slop tonight.
Well, yes. Yeah, Christy, as always, brings us educational and worthwhile content, and she tries to lead me on the path of righteousness.
So is Andrew Tate trying to insult people into giving him money. So I don't know how educational that was, but
well, that's educational about trying to stop scams and stuff like that. You know, look, it's educational about the world. Whereas what I like to do is watch dickheads just talk shit. And
we're gonna do that tonight,
and also a throwback as well to a throwback both literally in the sense of evolution and in terms of our content to a person who is, I mean, an idiot. I think that's safe to say. Really,
I mean, she fucks Nazis, so
she does fuck Nazis. That is true. That's true.
Guess who just got?
Hang on 1 second.
This French bastard of an online nuisance.
Remember when he?
Hang on. Sorry, there was a noise. Yes. Sorry. Thank you. Well, hello there. Thank you for that donation, and well done on getting paid. You got paid.
Remember that moment we thought he was actually smart, and then he outed himself as not being at all smart?
Who?
That. The last time we watched his stuff, and we went on the channel we thought was his, And we're like, oh, actually, maybe he's not a total moron. And then he showed up. He's like, this isn't my channel. You guys are so wrong. I'm like, oh, so you are a total moron.
Oh,
sorry.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Totally our mistake.
Her partner,
We're
yes.
mistaking you for someone who had like brains between their ears.
Yeah. Well, that's mad. Yeah, I do remember that. Yes, and she's well. I suppose. Look, birds of a stupid feather, stupid together.
Quite.
Yes. So, let us sojourn. That's not the right phrase at all.
Sojourn?
I don't know. Anyway, let's dig into this. So it's Shoe on Head.
Yep. The mysteries. We're solving the mystery there.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, spoilers. And she's put a video called "quote unquote Blame the Voters," responding to Democrat criticism.
Oh, she doesn't know how adjectives work.
No, not really.
Learn how to speak English, Shu.
But there's a lot going on in the thumbnail, right? We've got responding to backlash, and then there's an Elon Musk Roman salute. There's Donald Trump thumbs up with. I mean, that is a nussy, right there. Then you've got, who are these four people? You've got Des Tiny,
Vosh,
who, by the way, I don't know if you've been following his thing recently, the revenge porn thing. He's a genuinely...
We watched it together?
Oh, we did, yes, of course, sorry. Yeah, awful human being. Voosh.
Yeah.
Actual Jake. And I'm not even sure who this other person is. Does anyone know who that is?
Apparently she only thinks it's worthy to respond to white men.
Well, that is the only thing that matters, is the white men. So...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who that other person is, in all honesty, but maybe we'll find out. Maybe it will be educational in a totally unintentional way. Let's have a look.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Shoe on Head channel. I am your host, Shoe on Head. You may know me on Reddit as generic far-right Fox News bigot, or perhaps you know me as Commie Mommy.
Who knows her as that?
You people need help.
Literally no
Anyway,
one.
my last few videos about the election got a lot of attention, as well as brought a lot of new people to the channel. So everyone say hello to the new people. Please welcome the new people. Please be polite to them. Educate them on what to expect here. Just don't tell them about the contraption. But not all the attention I got from my election videos was good attention. So I've decided today I am going to respond to those critics. I figured it's been a while since I actually responded to a response that I've gotten on YouTube.
Does she think Vosh is a Democrat?
Well, he's supported the Democratic
Yeah,
candidates
but he's
and
not
things.
a Democrat.
I don't think he's a member of the party, no.
Absolutely not. He would not have self-identified. Just because you vote for the party, as we well know, doesn't make you a member of the party or even a self.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna be more good faith than you. I'm going to suggest that when she says Democrat, she just means generally supportive of Democratic candidates.
All right, I'm just gonna. That's way. I just think that she's likes the word Democrat because she can't speak English properly, and it's bait to her.
It is definitely bait.
Ooh, hate on the Democrats.
It is definitely
wait.
bait. When they say that, like when a Republican senator says Democrat and they mean cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
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 Just
Or
to
when
get-
they say urban and they mean the N word.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's shorthand. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to get a new mouse. It keeps double clicking for no reason.
YouTube. It's very old school, very 2012 YouTube. All I need is a rant Sona and I'm set. So that is what we're going to do today. I am going to respond to criticism rationally and calmly. I will be reacting to people's reactions of two different videos of mine, America is in Shambles and Downfall of the Democrats. If you haven't seen those videos, I will put them
wow,
down in
we did not watch Downfall of the Democrats, did we?
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, having not watched it, I don't think we haven't learned anything.
We won't miss anything.
Yeah, I don't think if we'd watched it, I don't think we'd be more knowledgeable than having not watched it.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
the description so you have more context. I highly suggest you watch them before you watch this video. Pause this video, go watch them. Don't worry, I will be right here. I've been here.
It's okay. I don't like self-harm. I'm good. Thank you.
For 10 years. Will I be doing this in 10 more years? Will I be a 43-year-old e-girl? I guess we'll wait and see. Now, a lot has happened since my last video. It's been like, what, 2 months? That's like 10 years in internet.
Why your camera is wobbling?
Because it's shit and she's lazy.
Yeah, you have 2 million followers and you don't have a proper camera stand.
Seriously, just like get a table without one of those wonky legs on it.
True. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's leave it.
Internet time. There's so much going on in the news, it's honestly hard to keep up. Oh, that reminds me. I have an app for that. Let's go.
Yeah, no, you fucking don't. Not a chance, bitch.
Nope. Yeah.
No. Thank you very much. Blonde wig. Definitely
Yeah.
wig.
Clearly a wig.
This is a long ass advert, man.
Damn.
What the fuck?
I don't need
So
to
what
listen
has
to you
happened
drink.
since my last video? Well, Biden is gone. He is out of office. He has somehow completed a 4-year term, which means, that's right, Dave Rubin has to retire.
If Joe Biden completes a 4-year term, actually completes a 4-year term, I will retire.
It also means, once again,
That would be dope.
I would love it if Dave Rubin just fucked off.
Into the
fucking
sea.
I climbed over the, no fucks past this point. Keep going over that fence and keep fucking off into the sea.
Yeah.
Trump has been inaugurated. And this time, all our favorite characters were there. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos' wife's tits, Mark Zuckerberg. Frankly, it's disgusting seeing billionaires so openly and brazenly support our government officials.
This
They
is
should
what
be
you
doing it
wanted.
behind the scenes like they've been doing for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, the elites have officially bent the knee. And it seems with the popular vote came the sudden and long overdue death of woke capitalism. Rest in piss. Although I never did get to try those gay Oreos. You don't know what you got till it's gone. The inauguration was a beautiful
she's
celebration
typical.
for Republicans, full of joy and whimsy, and a complete humiliation ritual for the Democrats. Bye, Joe. Thanks for all the fucking nothing. Your legacy will be having dementia, aiding a genocide, and handing the country over to Donald Trump on a silver platter. Executive order after executive order, pardon after pardon, Trump got to work enacting his mandate on day one. But even as all this is happening, Trump seems to be on this bizarre side quest to conquer Canada and Greenland. But if we're gonna annex Canada and make it great again, can we at least get their healthcare without the wait times or the assistance?
Can you pause it?
Can't there just be a normal
Is she gonna
healthcare system
pretend
that
to be
doesn't put you in?
populist? She's going to continue to pretend to be populist.
I think she's going to try. I don't know how successful she's going to be.
Yeah, she is part of the corporate MAGA world now. That's when she goes to her Republican cons and fash cons, all that stuff. She can say one thing to her audience, but what she's propping up is corporate capitalism.
Yeah.
White supremacist corporate capitalism.
True.
Debt or offer to kill you if you are in debt. Speaking of healthcare, an Italian-American Tucker Carlson fan from New York murdered a healthcare CEO. And it wasn't me. His name is Luigi Mangione, and he's currently the most thirsted after man in the world.
God, is she got? It came out yesterday.
Ugh, women are so cooked, dude. Why can't they just be normal and make fan cams of the Unabomber like me?
Right.
Now, I don't condone murder.
Is this supposed to be funny?
I think
It's like watching Gutfeld.
It is a big Gutfeld.
You're
But
like,
she hasn't used the word spigot, so it's not at all like Gutfeld.
I just feel like we need a failed joke counter here. Things are funny, like, I don't know, jokes from 2017 that she's still using.
Yeah. But poggers.
Yeah, 1.1 million views. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about was like the part of the population that has no emotional intelligence and doesn't care about anyone else and speaks with like, 8th grade kind of level comprehension. And how do we appeal to those voters? Because that's basically Trump's like a big part of like the swing part of the base, like not the cult part of the base, but people who buy into his bulliness, but there's got to be a way that we can frame issues in order to appeal. Speaking of appealing to people who are selfish and unengaged, happy 5th year anniversary.
Hang on, I'm not selfish.
No,
I am unengaged.
It's Brexit. It's been 5 years since Brexit.
Oh, I thought you meant there was some good thing that we did.
No, not
Oh,
you and
okay.
I. No, I think
No.
I was saying there's a whole bunch of stuff on the Brexit vote happened 5 years ago today.
Well, I don't think it was the Brexit vote. I think it was technically us
Oh, you
leaving.
left. Yes, you
Yeah,
left on the 31st of January 2020.
we
So
did. Yeah.
oh, and one of the videos I got you was some wanker from 2016 predicting what Britain would look like after Brexit.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, seriously, it's the funniest thing, and how wrong he is about fucking everything. It's a 4-minute clip.
But
when this gets to be too much, we have to
Blue
watch it.
passport. Blue passport. Ah.
Oh, you didn't even talk about that. It's even stupider, the stuff he talked about. It's such a
How
lie.
can it be more stupid than blue
Seriously.
passport?
Well, let's go watch it. It's in your Discord.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm already bored with Shu, and she's not funny, so at least
So-
this is funny.
Too many billionaires. Not that one. Comedy. Elon Musk. Hateful MAGA bigot.
I think it says oh, there was so 5 years since Brexit. It's underneath Brack. Actually, you should play Brack first. The one that says, "Let's start with this." You should start with this.
You are hijacking this. I wanted to watch Slop. Where is Trump pardon Silk Road? Where the fuck is it? What are you talking about?
Okay, you see that orange thing with the black around its eyes? It's the one that says it's earlier today. Let's start with the show with this, and then there's a blue sky link with a cartoon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
All right, start with that, because actually, if we would have done this, if she would have done this, we wouldn't have to sit through her slop.
Right, but okay.
Let me tell you.
Please.
Hang on one second. Yeah.
Oh, I love Brack. I love me some Brack. This is old school.
I don't know what that
Space
is,
Ghost.
but
It's okay. This is Brack.
This is Brack.
This is Brack right here.
What, Barack Obama?
No, BRAK.
BRAAKKKK.
Obama.
Hello, everybody. It's Brack. Let me tell you. I don't know. If you don't know anything about anything, here's a little tip for you. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. Just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Just take your mouth and do this. Hum. That's right. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Just shut it. No one wants to hear your made up crap. Shut up. Just shut your mouth and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Everybody, say it with me now. Shut up. That's all I gotta say, baby. Hello, everybody.
Fair enough.
Brack.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Imagine the silence from MAGA.
Yeah, no, it would be pretty. It would be.
Bask
Yeah,
in
echoey.
the silence.
I don't.
All right.
I don't see the other video you wanted. I genuinely.
It's literally the link to the blue sky thing underneath it.
Oh, that's like
underneath Brack.
wedged right in the. Oh shit! Yeah, okay. Daniel Hannon. Excuse me. I think you mean Lord Daniel Hannon.
Oh God, seriously?
Yeah, he's
Well,
a
he
member of the
embarrassed
House.
himself.
Member of the House of Lords.
He
now.
should apologize for this publicly.
Well, he's also the piece of shit that went on Fox News and said he wouldn't wish the NHS on his worst enemy.
Oh God, he is a piece of shit. It's unbelievable they gave this guy a platform.
Yeah, he's a former member of the European Parliament as well. It's very grim. Let's have a look. So what's this?
Wanker.
What would Britain look like after Brexit? This is from
Yeah.
2016. So this is during the referendum
Yeah.
debate, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unbelievable the shit he says. Pause when he talks about it, Kevin, because I want to know what you think if we've actually Britain achieved this lofty vision.
The only question
I
people
think
ask
you're going
these
to take him
days
to a link
is
to
what-
BBC.
What?
You have to click the link.
It's literally playing. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I'm still seeing the blue sky thing.
Oh, really? Oh,
You're not sharing
sorry.
the tab with me.
Oh,
That's okay.
apologies.
No worries. Just share the tab.
Yeah, there we go. Hang on. Sorry, I thought, well, she's talking over this. Anyway, didn't matter though. It's just music, but yeah.
why it took us so long. Outside the EU, Britain is the region's foremost knowledge-based economy. We lead the world in biotech, services, law, education.
Like,
Not
they're closing
anymore.
the Cardiff University is asking for 400 staff for early retirement.
Mad.
It is mad.
We have destroyed anything good.
Yeah, you've destroyed your university system.
Yippee! Splat.
Yeah.
The audiovisual sector. Outside the EU's clinical trials directive, we're again at the forefront of medical research.
All of our medical researchers have left.
Yeah, and you get no more money from the EU to do research.
Yeah. And the British government haven't replaced a penny of it.
Nope.
So that's good.
Outside the EU's rules on data retention, Hoxton has become the software capital of Europe, the Silicon Valley of this part of the world.
What? Hoxton?
Outside the
Dunno.
downright malicious rules on pensions, equity and insurance, our financial services are booming, not
Okay.
only in London.
Oh, brilliant. Why is that a good thing?
They've moved to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Everyone moved to Amsterdam or Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
but in Edinburgh, Leeds and Birmingham.
Keep my city's name out of your fucking mouth. Piece of shit.
Older industries have revived too. Our farmers, always more innovative than their continental rivals, are exporting all over the world.
Our farming sector has literally collapsed. What
Yeah,
are you
you're
talking about?
Rotting in the fields because you don't have people to pick it.
Fucking hell, this is magic.
Isn't it?
Wow, it's like he's got a fucking crystal ball.
Yeah, he was so right on.
Not crystal ball, the person, the orb. Anyway.
Our fishing grounds have once again become a great renewable resource.
Fucking hell, the fisheries
Yeah.
have been hit worse than anyone.
The fish are swimming in raw sewage at this point.
Yeah, we've got shit fish. Literally.
And outside the EU's energy boondoggles, fuel prices have fallen back to world.
You fucking clown. They've gone through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
me,
my
he
God.
could not be more wrong about everything.
Is this like is it tragically hilarious?
Amazing.
world levels, leading to a revival of our steel,
Literally, our last steel foundry just shut.
Yep.
cement, ceramics and plastics producers. Britain has raised it.
Also, I can't believe we just glossed over that. Our farmers more innovative than their continental neighbours. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea what that's about.
That's just weird British exceptionalist shite.
Mm-hmm.
Size to more global horizons. Yes, we still participate.
You know, yeah, oh, brilliant. The global continental highlight. We literally already traded with Europe.
Yeah.
Why is any... What? Also, that massive market of Reykjavik, Iceland. Thanks. Yeah.
In the great European common market that stretches from non-EU Iceland to non-EU Turkey.
Okay, we're not even in the common market, though. So,
No.
that's... You're just lying. Just lying.
Mm-hmm. At this
But we've
point.
been able to lift our eyes to more distant, more opulent markets. Markets to which we're linked by custom and kinship, by language and law.
You don't have anything with the US yet, do you?
No.
Or Australia? I don't know about Australia.
Over the last
Oh, no, we did sign a deal with Australia. The
Okay.
Tories went there and signed away basically everything. That's one of the reasons our farming collapsed. In order to get a good headline, because their government was so shit, I think it was Liz Truss at the time as Foreign
surprising.
Secretary, or Trade Secretary, whatever, went there, and the Australians literally, like, their behind-the-scenes briefing notes and stuff were basically saying we couldn't believe what they were giving us. They basically allowed the Australian markets to flood lamb and sheep and beef and stuff into Britain without any restrictions, just so they could say we've got a free trade agreement, and we got nothing for it. Fucking amazing.
last 10 years, every continent on this planet has experienced significant economic growth, except Antarctica and Europe.
No, Europe has grown. What are you talking about?
What the hell is he? Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know what this is.
When we
Brexit's
joined
just
in
lies.
1973, the 28 countries that make up the EU were 36% of the world's economy. Today, it's 17%, and it's dropping.
Well, could that have anything to do with the growth of China and the growth of India since then? Could it also have to do, at least in part, with the fact that a lot of those countries have been absorbed from the Eastern Bloc? So they're less productive now than they were then. That's just the fact. We can
Well, I
argue
don't
about
know
the economics of it, but like literally. Anyway, the point being, it's external factors largely.
The EU remains the largest economy in the world.
Yeah,
Wow. There's a European Union.
Yeah.
I don't know what year this was, but it's certainly since 2022 data.
There you go.
Virtually by the minute. We no longer have to pay £20 billion, gross £10 billion net every year for the privilege of belonging to the world's only stagnant customs union.
It's so grating to hear it coming from this posh cunt who isn't going to have to face any of the consequences as well. Like, God almighty. Also, we've lost way more than that.
Oh, God, yeah.
Way more.
I mean, you think about all the delays in the paperwork and the businesses that don't have access to European markets. I think there was a cheese contest that British cheese couldn't get to because it didn't get the paperwork done on time.
Cheese.
Jesus.
True.
Family incomes have received a triple boost. Food prices are lower outside the common agriculture.
No, they're not. They're through the fucking roof.
Awesome.
God,
it's the opposite. It's
Cultural
the
policy.
opposite.
Fuel bills are lower because
Through the fucking roof.
energy prices have dropped to world levels, and taxes are lower because
Taxes are literally higher, even after a Tory government.
Yeah, the Tory government raised the taxes.
Fucking Christ almighty.
of the independence dividend. And that means
Independence
more
dividend.
household income for everybody and a general stimulus to the entire economy. As the Eurozone continues its genteel decline, Britain has become the leader of a wider European bloc. Those 22
What?
European states and territories that are linked to the EU through a common market, not through political union.
Which we're not a part of either. Brilliant.
And here's the best bit. We've got our democracy back. No longer are laws handed down to us by bureaucrats invulnerable to public opinion and immune to the ballot box. By indeed
No, now it's just by British bureaucrats who are immune from the ballot box. Awesome, that's way better, somehow.
European commissioners who often owe their positions to having been thrown out by their electorates. We've recovered that precious right to hire and fire the people who pass.
I mean, you say that, but like David Cameron was put into the House of Lords so he could be an unelected Home Secretary. No, Foreign Secretary. Like that. So even this really banal bit of nonsense isn't true.
Yeah.
God, these predictions are awful.
Our laws. Are there losers? No, there are some losers. Those mega banks, those multinationals that have spent years and spent millions lobbying Brussels to get rules that suit.
I mean, do I even need to say it? Their profits have gone through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
We've got more billionaires than we've ever had, and more food banks than we've ever had.
Them but hurt their rivals. They're now facing a lot more competition from startups and innovators. Although of course, the economy as a whole is benefiting. And there's another lot of losers. The British bureaucrats, the British MEPs, who have lost their tax-free Michelin-starred gourmandizing lifestyles. We're now unemployed. Or rather, we've been redeployed to the more productive bits of the economy. I'd say that's a price worth paying.
God. What copium.
Wow, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was just, everything was a straight up lie.
Everything.
Unbelievable. I can't believe people were being fed this garbage.
Well, that was, look, when people ask, well, how did Brexit happen? Because people believed that shite.
Yep. And if you talked about the actual consequences, it was just Project Fear.
Project Fear. Yeah. And yet, it happened. All of that shit happened.
Project Lies.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't condone murder. Murder is bad.
Wow,
but honestly, I don't even know what a healthcare CEO even does. It's a job position. The job position will be filled again. The goal should be get rid of the job position altogether. But it's really depressing that it took this for a conversation about the absolute scam that is the American health insurance system to go mainstream. Lord knows I've been shouting about it for long enough. But you know who doesn't need healthcare anymore? Jimmy Carter. Because he's dead. He died at the ripe age of 100, and I know what you're thinking. Vaxxed? But at his funeral, we all saw this. He's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler! Oh, hey, buddy. I'm sorry, I seem to recall this man scolding the black community for voting for a racist, sexist fascist. And here he is, chatting it up with that very racist, sexist fascist.
Right,
Gee,
so we're not
it's
going to
almost like
actually
they don't
criticize Trump
fucking believe it.
in any way.
No,
Yeah, we
just the
fucking
black
believe
guy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, June, this is a hard thing for you to understand, but he was being, like, civil in a public space at a funeral. I'm not sure what you expected him to do at a funeral, you dumb cunt. What, like, not talk to him? Like, show him the hand? Be rude? God, she's an idiot.
Like, the Biden administration literally just named an aircraft after George W. Bush. George W. Bush! The literally Hitler from 20 years ago. In 20 years, we're going to have like a Navy fleet named after Trump. It's all fake. It's all big fake gay club and we're not in it. At the end of the day, these people would rather see the country burn to the ground than actually help the citizens in it. Literally.
Breaking now at 11,
Pause it.
16
Sorry,
people
pause,
confirmed
pause.
Hang
dead.
on. Whoa. Calm, yes.
Who fucking did the Affordable Care Act? Who did the infrastructure bill? Who actually gave a shit about people? You're yelling at Democrats who are the only ones who are trying to help the little person and giving the absolute fucks at the top that you support, who your fan base loves, a complete... What has Elon Musk done to make anybody's life except his better? Really? June? You're awful. You're an awful human being.
Crowman, she's not Canadian, she's American, isn't she?
Yeah, sadly, she's from New York State, I think.
Yeah, which is almost Canada. It's close.
In the California wildfires, new fears the massive fires will only continue to
So
grow.
this is
There's
such
no
a bait
water
and
coming
switch.
out of the fire hydrant.
She talked about like how she's going to address her critics. And how many minutes are we into this video now?
I don't know, but she does get around to it eventually.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, you
Like,
ran out of
you
water. You're
made a video once
California.
more than
You're next to the
10 months.
goddamn Pacific Ocean, for fuck's sake. It was getting
Okay,
so bad,
pause-
people were
pause. Well, she wants us to spray salt water all over the ground?
Yeah,
Is
because
that what
things
it
don't
is?
need to grow ever again.
Oh my god, she's an idiot. Yeah, just pump in seawater. Just completely put sodium over everything so you could never grow anything on the grass again. Yeah, June. You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
Yeah, Jude, you should go and just drink all of the seawater.
Yeah,
why are you
try
paying
that
for?
out.
Why are
Like,
you
it's
paying
thirsty.
for tap water when all the seawater's just there? Go
Yeah,
for
people
it.
who are like stranded in the middle of the ocean and they're surrounded by water, yet they're dying of thirst. Oh my god, why don't they just drink the seawater?
Water everywhere, and not a drop,
Not a drop
to drink.
to drink. Yeah.
using almond milk to put out the fire. California moment. Thousands of people have lost their homes, lives were destroyed, but thankfully the Biden administration sent $20 billion to rebuild California. That's amazing. Just kidding, that was for Israel. But thankfully Trump has frozen foreign aid for 90 days.
Whoa! Except for Israel. Are you going to mention that bit?
Yeah, nope, she's gonna edit that part out.
No? Okay. Cool.
Except for Israel. How
Oh,
are
no,
the
actually,
Democrats-
okay, fair play. She did mention that. Okay, fair enough.
Look, grand dude, she's talking an anti-capitalist message, yet she supports the most capitalist candidates out there.
Yeah.
She's talking out of both sides of her mouth. She's pretending to be a populist when she's really upholding the corporate elite.
Yeah.
doing since losing to Trump? Are they taking a step back and reevaluating their tactics and their platform? Are they looking for a real populist candidate to put up for 2028? What is their plan? Oh, god damn it. So let's get into these responses.
I hate when people do this. Yeah, there obviously are going to be some people who will say Kamala should run in 2028. When has that never happened? Every loser always has some cope shit at the end of it, being like, yeah, well, maybe they could run for 2028. And you could always find a news article about that. Does anyone seriously think she's going to be the candidate in 2028?
No, I can't think of many people who've, like, become the nominee and then, like, not get elected, like Trump did, and ran again. The only reason people are saying her name is because there aren't any other names to talk about right now.
Yeah.
We're too far out. We need about 2 more years before Democratic candidates will start throwing their hats in the ring.
Responses I got to my videos, shall we? Okay, I searched shoe-on head reaction, and I'm scrolling through these videos, and it's like, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime boy.
Oh my
Anime girl, anime girl, anime girl. I feel like I'm scrolling through the porn history of the average Shoe One Head fan. Oh, by the way, I will link the videos I react to in the description down below, so you can watch the full videos, the full criticism if you want to. But if you do go to any of these people's channels, please be normal in the comments. We are all just people who have different opinions at the end of the day. If you have the urge to call them like a libtard soy boy cuck in the comments, write instead, "You are a fine, distinguished gentleman. Have a wonderful afternoon." See? It's not that hard to control our anger.
This is a 17.5-minute video from a rich white person talking about how both parties are the exact same.
What a fine, distinguished gentleman. I hope he has a wonderful afternoon.
Who is her main audience? It's going to be all conservative types. Every single one. Every single one of these centrist people, their audiences are always conservatives. 100% of the time. Every single time.
Okay, but I do just want to point out that is sort of you as well, though. Like, that's sort of like the finger should be pointing both ways there, I think.
All of them.
Centrist type people. Okay, alright. Destiny has said that Kamala
by the
Harris
way,
is to the
Graham
left of
Dude
him.
is agreeing with Shu here. Turn off the rage. She's saying normal and mostly correct stuff. Stop hate listening. We got a Shu fan in the chat.
Okay, I mean, maybe missed this one, I guess. I don't know.
On economics. Kamala Harris. That technically puts Destiny to the right of me on econ. Destiny has opinions that fall to the left and right of where I'm standing. I have opinions that fall to the left and right of where Destiny is standing. So, who is the centrist here?
Both of you. It's just two dumb bitches going, yeah. Like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Yes. Can you be objective? Are you capable? Are you capable of gargling my fucking ballsack? Shut the fuck up.
Or is centrism when you're a YouTuber who makes fun of both sides? And yeah, sure, sorry lefties and liberals and Democrats in my audience, you don't exist. You're all Republicans now. Take your complimentary Trump hat and liberal tears mug. Also, as a left-wing YouTuber, shouldn't having right-wingers in your audience kind of like be the goal? Who are you making content for if not? Do you just want to preach to a choir? If you want to watch someone who agrees with you 100%, just talk to a fucking mirror. I don't understand this criticism. I like that there are people with diverse opinions in my audience. It's so freeing. I'm not audience captured. I could say I want to bring back Ronald Reagan from the dead so I can kill him with my bare hands, and the right-wingers in my audience would just be like, haha, she's so funny. Haha, it's nice we can listen to alternative viewpoints. I can fix her. Frankly, I know for a fact a lot of left-wing channels would kill for the audience demographic I have. Are you kidding me? How do we reach young men on the right? How do we get young men to listen to us? Skill issue.
It's hard for me to know, bro.
They're jerking off. Like, it's not because of your great political insight. It's because you're a pretty girl.
Yeah, I don't know. People are telling me that you can use seawater in the fires, and I've got some here from January 2025. Here's why California can't use ocean water to help fight the fires.
Okay.
Included in the article, it's got highlighted. Salt is corrosive. It can damage metal equipment, including critical equipment in water dumping planes and pumps. According to technology.org, salt can also reduce the cooling effect of water, meaning that salt water can be less efficient as a firefighting tool. And it also carries a charge, making it better. It also carries a charge making better than fresh water, making it slightly more dangerous for firefighters. So, I don't know why people in the chat are talking about, but at least the Independent is saying that they can't use ocean water to fight the fires. I'll put that in the chat for people.
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell with a lot of these people. I wish I could just get them in a room and get them like shit-faced and we could just like have a conversation where it's like, do you understand, like, you know that like all your fans are conservative, right? You know that like everything you do is conservative, right? Can you tell that? Are you aware of that?
Okay, first of all, getting drunk with Destiny and having him all up in my face like, you know you're a conservative, right? You know your audience is conservative, right? Sounds like a fucking nightmare. I think I would throw up and cry. This is all especially funny coming from someone like him, who's also constantly called a centrist and a right-winger and a Nazi because he has opinions that fall outside of the left-wing internet bubble. Like, I have seen people say these exact criticisms of Destiny, that his audience is full of incels and right-wingers. You know, Destiny, at the end of the day,
Just because they are.
You know, it's so funny because she literally never criticizes Republicans, and yet she claims to have a diverse audience.
Yeah. Like, it's a slightly more well hidden Tim Pool routine. Slightly more.
we're not so different, you and I.
People like Tim Pool I know are intentionally lying, 100%. But for somebody like this, like all of the other centristy types that get swept up in the mix.
Okay, I promised I didn't pre-watch. I didn't pre-watch this. I swear to God. Time out, chat. Time out. Okay, I didn't pre-watch. I'm not Destiny. Kevstiny? No, we're not doing this.
Middle that end up just being like mass conservative propagandists. I'm not sure.
What? I'm sorry. Mass conservative propaganda? I am so tired of defending myself like this, though. Frankly, I've seen what makes someone a progressive to these people. So I don't really mind when they call me conservative. I'll take it, Destiny. Conservative, centrist, whatever.
What is that conservative one with the guy who's a sexual predator? I know it's hard to narrow it
Yeah,
down.
you're going to have to be a bit more defined than that.
CPAC. Remember when she was chugging Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk, okay. Is he got a sexual thing against him?
No. Steve, not...
Stephen Crowder?
No, the guy who runs CPAC.
Steve Bannon? No?
So, CPAC... Yeah, I'll look it up. But anyway.
I want to be like Dan Bongino.
CPAC run by... I can't remember his name now. But anyway, she goes to CPAC.
Right.
You know, she goes to the conservative, I don't know if it was the TPUSA, but she's hugging like Charlie Kirk and stuff, and she wants to convince us. Like, I don't see her going to progressive shit.
Yeah, Maria, chill the fuck out, man. Just look, let's say they could use fucking seawater. Is it that big a deal? Like, the fire is a big deal. Us discussing it isn't. Chill.
Someone did die. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. It's one thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt. Even a successful assassination.
Matt Schlapp, that's a guy who did a settlement for a sexual assault case in March of this year.
Did it involve equine redistribution of wealth?
All we know is that the sexual assault case cost $480,000.
That's a lot of horses.
Yeah.
Or not. I don't know how expensive horses are, to be honest.
Attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like...
He wasn't just a dude. He was a guy that was posting a ton of inflammatory shit on his social media, who was at a rally for one of the most inflammatory candidates of all time, but...
A dude wasn't just a dude and deserved to die because he posted inflammatory shit online? My brother in Christ, you do that. I do that. We all do that. All right, I'm done with this one. I'm done. I don't know what I expected. I honestly expected better. I did not expect this. Hopefully the next person is...
That's it.
Yeah, that's all she did. She like picked out the one thing she could whine about and then gave a response and then like, no, that's it. I can't watch anymore. It's all going to be cherry picked of people saying like the most, insulting things or whatever else she can figure out to make herself look like the victim and then just ignore everything else.
That's wow. I mean, really, what a deep dive. I'm glad you took on the arguments there.
You're really taking on your critics. Yeah. Really taking on your critics. So brave.
Non-binary with a great start. After coffee and oil, horse semen is the most expensive liquid on the stock market. Is a spectacularly gross sentence. Thank you. Okay. Which one would you most want to drink, though? Coffee, oil, or horse semen?
Coffee, obviously.
You disgust me.
Yeah, I have it decaffeinated every morning.
I have decaffeinated horse spunk every morning. What?
Oh, good for you. Is that where you get your protein from?
Exactly. It makes my bones grow strong. Gives me good nails. Anyway, thank you, Eric. Sorry I'm late. Could not tear myself away from TMR, the Majority Report. You would say was still be a burning skip fire. Almost certainly, yeah. Thank you.
Your IQ is going to drop now, going from Minority Report.
A little bit.
It's a shoe, basically.
Yeah. Hang on.
Taking on our critics.
How would this not be partner friendly? Me saying, look, because I'm not saying everyone else should drink horse spunk. I'm saying I do. And you can clip that. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of anything. I've seen the shit you people drink. Shut up. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Eric, for giving me money. Don't forget, everyone else can also give me money in the form of bits and subs and bits messages, and super chats and memberships, and throw money at me in the street. Carrier pigeon? I do accept carrier pigeon. Yeah.
More sane. So let's go.
This is called America is in Shambles. I'm excited to see what this is.
Build Back Better, Agenda 47. Let me introduce you to the Shoe New Deal. Bring back the red Pizza Hut cups.
See, the shoe deal was right there. But presumably she knows her audience are too stupid to know what the New Deal is.
Oh,
so
God,
she
yeah.
had to say
that
shoe New
requires
Deal.
A history class.
Yeah.
That requires a history class. Yeah. And knowledge of 19th century American history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, 20th century.
If you break it down, 1 gallon of crude oil is $2. Is 1 gallon of coffee is $50. So hang on, what? 1 gallon of crude oil is $2. Is that right?
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee is $50.
They do it by like the barrel.
Can be worth millions depending on the stallion. You can have mine for free. Skeet, 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 motherfucker. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
What is this video? Is this just, are we just going to be like, America's in shambles and we're just going to, haha, I'm a shit poster, I don't care because nothing affects me? Right, like it's just like disaffected memes or something? This is
Yes, literally. It's the South Parkification of politics. It's the caring about stuff is gay.
Yeah.
You shouldn't care about things. That's cringe.
Except the things that I care about, and then if you don't care about them in the same way, you're a terrible person. Go Bernie Sanders. Quoting shit here.
No, Bernie Sanders is all right.
Well,
some of his fans are insufferable, but he's a good guy.
If he would have actually won...
And fair play, he took on RFK pretty well, actually, at the Senate hearings.
I'm just saying that if he would have actually won, she would have turned on him like a
Oh, of course, yeah, because she likes some of the abstract concepts of those policies, but her audience would hate them, and so she'd have to be out there like, oh, you sold out, Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, and the fact that he lost, she's allowed to like use that as a cow to milk.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much like with Alex Jones. The worst thing that happened to Alex Jones was Trump getting elected.
Yeah.
Because firstly, it turned national gays upon him, and eventually not national homosexuals, national GAZE,
yeah,
or ZE if you're American and wrong, on him, which obviously was going to have bad impact. And secondly, it meant that he couldn't play the "we're the outsiders, we're being shit on," the central government, and we've got the corporate state, and it's going to kill everybody. Be afraid, because now you have to be like, no, actually, it's really cool that Donald Trump is sending in the army to black bag people who are protesting. Yep, that's good. That's good, and we should support that, actually.
Yep, absolutely.
And he had to spend 4 years doing that shit. And assuming he's still broadcasting somewhere, he'll probably have to do that for the next 4 years as well.
From his basement.
Well, probably, yes. Although they're all doing this. All of them are like, RFK's a piece of shit. Until Trump put him in the cabinet. And now RFK's awesome. And anyone who doesn't vote to confirm him is an evil communist who needs to get killed.
Like Musk was out there saying if you don't vote for Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, he was going to come after you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, that's just sex abuser supporting sex abuser. That's game. Game recognizes game.
Well, not Elon Musk, because he had to have someone play his account for him to get that game.
That is true. That is true.
He's so confused about the concept of an opening skit. I don't understand. Where's the 500 paragraphs of text? I've been very busy, as some of you know.
No, but again, that's the point, is that the opening skit gives away a certain truth. Like, this is so annoying. Conservatives do this. They'll say, like, the woke DEI is undermining comedy and blah, blah, blah. No, you're undermining comedy. When you just say it's just a joke. No, it isn't just a joke. Because jokes reveal a certain truth. That's the point, is that it's the underlying assumption that you then build on for the laugh. So, the punchline takes you a different direction than your understanding. And everyone has to understand that understanding in order for the audience in general to get the joke. Right? So you saying everything's fucked, it's bad and terrible, the underlying assumption there is that you and your audience are nihilistic, worthless scum. And that your joke built on that is that I'm pretending to do a thing, blah, blah, blah. It's that dissonance that's funny, apparently.
Also, I mean, I'm not a fan of Jake.
Right.
But he wasn't actually criticizing her. He was just making an observation. Oh, so that's what this is going to be.
That is sort of a criticism, a sort of snarky criticism, but
it's a snarky observation, but
yeah.
It's not an actual critique.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, when you say like a criticism, I guess I'm going a little too far in thinking that, because she says the word criticism,
Yeah.
and for me as an academic, criticism is not just saying something negative; it's actually an evaluation. And just saying, oh, so that's what this is going to be. It's all going to be just.
Oh, but this is the internet, and everyone's hypersensitive as fuck. Anything vaguely negative has to be stamped out immediately.
This is her way of, again, not actually addressing any real criticism and just pretending to, by, like, again, cherry picking things that she can easily respond to, and then ignore the rest.
They're still doing horse spunk stuff in chat. They have machines for that. Why have you looked up horse wanking machines?
R.I.P. my search history. Yep.
That is. Why have you looked that up, and why have you sent me that link? Like, I'm not even going to save that link to bookmarks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Know now, and as some of you guessed, I have recently had a baby, and as it turns out, that takes up a lot of your time, and it.
Ugh.
Wait, why did he go, ugh? Why did he go, ugh? Nearly 40-year-old man. Come on, Jake. Tick-tock. Time to settle down and have some children. Those sperms are drying up.
He's actually, I think, in a relationship where he's raising somebody else's kids, and they're his stepkids. So, whatever.
Also, that's just gross. What the fuck? Like, imagine if there was the other way around. If people had been like, oh, your fucking eggs are drying up, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What kind of sexist...
Molyneux used to say that all the time.
Also, you know, men can, like, still procreate into their, like, 80s.
70s. Charlie Chaplin was still having babies.
Yeah, there are some old-ass motherfuckers.
But he's too old to pick them up.
What, his own sperm?
No, his kids.
Oh,
he
okay.
was 75.
Yeah, true. Also, he was weird.
Yeah, the
Charlie
ugg was
Chaplin
about
was
Sue
weird.
herself. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Also, I think it's just, I mean, I think you're reading, everyone's reading too much into it. It's probably just him going like, ugh, like straight people.
Kids, well, it might just also be how much work kids are. Ugh.
Yeah. Also, it's gross. Let's be entirely honest. It is magical and lovely and awesome, and children are brilliant and sweet and innocent, but also it's grotesque. It just rips open things, and and there's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty horrific process.
In the words of Superhands from Peep Show, stay away from the goal end. You don't want to see that. That is ouchies. Look up episiotomy.
Yeah.
Very amusing.
Oh yeah, he's winning. I shit.
Oh yeah, he's winning. Cope?
Bullet just grazed his ear because he turned at the last second to look at some immigration chart. Being racist literally saved his life. There's a lesson in that.
There's a lesson in being racist. Cool, dude. Like, she lampshades that's just a joke. Wink, wink. And then, like, the dumbass f***ing Zoomer Coomer that's in her comments down here does not think she's joking. Thinks she's dog whistling, which she is. And is totally like, yeah, I love being racist. Being racist is good and makes me survive bullets or some shit now.
Oh no, I'm going to influence vulnerable Zoomers into believing racism makes them bulletproof. What do you say?
No, but it's the normalization of being racist. Again, it's not just a joke. There is an underlying thing to that some people will get and some people won't. You may intend it as a joke. Although, again, I think you are certainly dog whistling in a lot of instances. But it doesn't matter whether you intend it or not. Some of your audience will take it in a certain direction. And you know that some of your audience are, let's say, malleable.
Yeah. What he's saying, June, because apparently long English words are difficult for you, is that you are hiding your power level.
Yeah.
You're one of these. You're a racist, and you're joking that you're not, as a way to normalize racism. That's what we're saying.
Apparently one of the people in Game of Thrones is Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter.
Oh, really? Wow.
Didn't know that. Well, there you go.
dying, bro. The dog whistles. The dog whistles. Call a fucking joke. There's no dog whistle. There's no mask. It's a joke. It's a joke about racism, yes.
Somehow knew that roof
Again, it's not just a joke, is it?
Being a racist will like stop you from dying. Yeah, that's not just a joke. God,
would be unguarded, laid down and aimed a rifle at the former president without being noticed. This was insane incompetence, or they let it happen.
Oh my god, and now she's doing conspiracy theories?
Yep.
She watches Fox News now all the time. You could see it.
I'm leaning more towards the former because if you look at our bridges and airplanes, America's in shambles.
First of all, why the fuck would I watch Fox News? Tucker Carlson isn't on there anymore. Also, I literally paused before I finished.
That's just a joke. It's just a joke.
My sentence. Said a thing he thought epically owned me, then unpaused, and I continued and said the opposite of what he thought I would say. His fanfiction of me that believes in Fox News conspiracies turned out not to be real.
No,
the man
you're
is out
more
here
OAN.
fighting ghosts. He's fighting his schizophrenic thoughts. He took too much cough syrup and I appeared in the corner of his room talking about Fox News.
People were laughing about how some of the cops protecting Trump were women and like, come on now, that's sexist. They were making these awful memes like this.
So, and then you just do the sexist joke. You go, that's sexist, but I don't care. You know what you're doing, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do know what I am doing. I am making jokes. I am
you're
making
not.
jokes.
Yeah, which literally the joke there is sexism's fun, eh?
Yeah. That's not like you laughing at a sexist joke isn't you doing a joke, it's you laughing and normalizing sexism.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. That's
Yeah.
just you joining in on the joke.
Yeah, that's just you being
Quote,
that's you
unquote.
adding to the sexism.
Yep.
Jokes about sexism and racism. Yes. Again, no mask, no dog whistles. I am blatantly just saying these things.
White Women for Harris meeting raised millions, broke Zoom.
Yep.
Oh, but when I want to have a whites only meeting, I'm called a racist.
Wow, cool, dude. That's a really sick fucking KKK joke you have there.
This guy isn't even debunking anything. He's just like, you made a joke.
What are you debunking?
Okay?
You're doing the same thing
And
he's doing.
you are in the wrong neighborhood. That doesn't work here. We have fun here, sir.
Boyfriend writes her scripts, that joke confirms it, dude. It's so bad.
A woman making a joke? I bet her boyfriend wrote that. Wow! Sexist much?
Pause
Dog whistle? Also, kind of a random tangent,
When you
but like,
pause
I've gotten this
Oh,
actually.
sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I think he was reading a comment there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So I think she clipped him out of context,
Maybe.
pointing it out. Not that we expect her to be intellectually honest.
Ironically, in like innocent ways, like, who writes your stuff? Give props to your editor. I write my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. I've been doing it for 10 years. I
it's
still use
stale.
iMovie to edit. I do have an
stale.
assistant who helps me get sponsorships and edits the sponsor segments. But if I could hire anyone to do anything, it would be to be the person in front of the camera. That is my least favorite part. I love writing. I love editing. I hate this. Maybe I'll just pull a Daily Wire one day and do a little switcheroo and replace myself with someone else. I'll just tell Moist Critical to shave his beard. None of you will know the difference. Basically, if I could be a VTuber, I would. And I'd give myself pink hair and big anime titties. Alright, moving on.
One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. But there were people like mocking this, which is insane to me. Like it's one thing to make fun.
Really? Wow. You'd be really annoyed then at how the Trump team dealt with Nancy Pelosi's husband being nearly assassinated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You'll be you'd be disgusted. Honestly, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to support him after that, I'm sure.
You wouldn't have like normalized any of the awful things said about Paul Pelosi being attacked, would you?
No. That'd be terrible. No. We have to care about this one specific thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was a racist, so he caught a bullet for no fucking reason at a Trump rally, right? It's like being upset the Nazi got hit at a Nazi rally, right?
Oh my god, they're all justifying it!
A innocent Trump supporter that died.
He's not innocent, actually. He went to a Trump rally, supported Donald Trump publicly.
Am I going insane? I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out.
If you were a better person, you wouldn't be at a Trump rally. You feel me? So, yeah.
If you were a better person,
That sounds like something
me,
you'd say, Kevin.
a person who thinks people who disagree with me should be shot and killed, then this wouldn't have happened.
No, but he wasn't, like, targeted. It's that he was a bystander, and that he wouldn't have been a bystander if he weren't there.
Yeah.
Unreal! Okay, on to the last response to this particular video. Let's hope this guy is a little better.
Welcome to America is in Shambles by Shoe on Head. So Shoe on Head is...
Who is this? Alex Gunter. I don't know who this person is.
No idea.
Person that exists. If you don't know who Shoe on Head is, she basically postures herself as a centrist.
I literally call myself a left-wing What? Also, I didn't know they made a
Is she still called? Is she calling herself?
Never criticizes Trump and only criticizes Democrats, but she calls herself the left winger. She's a lying sack of shit, is what she is.
Yeah.
This guy, Alec Gunter, Shoe on Head's brain dead election analysis.
She used to be buddies with some of the left-leaning people. Used to be in favor of Bernie Sanders, but kind of went full populist.
Bernie is a populist, so this makes no sense. Oh, she used to like Bernie, but now she's more of a populist.
Yeah, but when you win right-wing populism, which is like literally sharing the same memes as Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's what the Nazis did.
Yeah.
The right-wing populism.
What? Are we just equating populism with right-wing now? Is that what's going on here?
Basically just
some people do,
posturing for her incel followers, right? Her alt-right incel followers.
The shoe simps, or as I like to call them, the SS.
And making them feel smart because she looks like this.
Just a joke!
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm not doing Nazi things to do wink wink hiding my power level. Nope, not doing that at all.
No.
Sides, right? She's a centrist.
What does it say on his hat?
First of all, I don't make my audience feel smart. My audience is fucking retarded. They know this. Second of all, why wouldn't you look at both sides? Like, why shouldn't you be criticizing your side too? Unless you're like a total
arsler now.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, so
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
You have to bleep out the arslo, but I'm still gonna say it because fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, because I'm left wing.
So
ideologically cucked hack.
No left wing. Shoe.
You're not that.
Using the arsler.
Right, Alec? Right?
Here's Shoe on Head. America.
I want to know what it says on his fucking hat. It's really annoying, mate.
Shambles.
My fellow Americans, I regret to inform you that it is that time again. Election time. Every 4 years we have to deal with this. Are you voting for the red files or the blue files? The red drone strikes or the gay?
Okay, right off the bat.
Women want something me. Oh, women want me, men fear me. Okay.
The red is way worse. See, she's like immediately playing the centrist angle, and there's no comparison between the two.
Oh my god, do they all not know what a bit is? I'm doing both sides bad because I'm a candidate running against Kamala and Trump. Do they not know what a skit is? Hey, drones.
Right, but you're doing the fake bullshit nihilism thing again, though. Everything's terrible, but I'm only going to criticize one side.
Exactly. Gosh, she's so without any kind of self-awareness.
Amazing.
Strikes. Dead Palestinians or dead Palestinians? We're tired of it. They should just pick one.
Okay, well, the dead Palestinians thing was pretty true. I'll give her that.
Sexist joke, racist joke, ableist joke. Palestine. There's just no way Trump is losing. It would take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania. Oh god, we're coming up to the Trump rally part. Please be normal about this. One thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. Please give me some hope for left-wing YouTube, please.
The Trump supporter that died, he was most likely a fascist. And I mean, he was at a Trump rally, man. What do you expect? Like, he probably wanted trans people to die.
Probably. He probably had these opinions, so it's okay for him to die. Even if he did, which you don't know, but even if he did, that doesn't mean he should be fucking killed. He's just a fucking...
No, but he wasn't killed. Like, he wasn't targeted. There's a difference between someone saying, this person believes a thing, so I should be able to go up and kill him for that. It's the fact that he was killed, regardless of that. And should I feel sorry about that? Should I think that something great was lost from this world? No, it fucking wasn't. He was a pile of shit. I don't care that he died. I don't. And you trying to fucking browbeat me about this? I don't give a fuck. Take your fucking hectoring and your henpecking and fuck off elsewhere with it. I don't care that he died. Simple.
Guy! He's a guy who can even change his opinions one day. Who knows? I know for a fact. a shit ton of people in these people's audiences used to be Trump supporters, used to be transphobic or whatever. Every single fucking day I log on and I see, I watched Ben Shapiro and was a Trump supporter, but now I watch ContraPoints and I'm a good person. So back when you were a Trump supporter, these people think it's okay if you got shot. Convenient for them that they were born morally lucky and they came out of the womb as leftists. I'm actually going insane. I'm becoming the Joker. I thought at least one of them would have a normal take on this. But no, behold! This is my circus! These are my monkeys!
I'm just gonna point out, like, how trapped in 2019 she was. Like, ContraPoints hasn't made a video in 10 months.
Yeah, but it's still a reference point, I guess.
Yeah, but, like... and the last one was a year ago, and the last one before it was 2 years before that. I mean, it's been
she
a
does.
while.
Well, to be fair, a lot of those people, like Hedge Bomber Guy, drops a 4-hour-long video every 2 years.
Yeah,
that's not the thing that they just do. Apparently,
she's not updating her references. She should probably say like a Sam Cedar video or something. You know? Like.
Well, I'm more just annoyed at the fake outrage here. Like, again, you don't give two fucks about Donald Trump literally bragging about extrajudicially killing an American citizen. That happened. He was fine with it. He literally ordered the killing, extrajudicial, of an American citizen.
I've never heard her criticize Trump.
She doesn't. No.
Yeah.
She'll do the fucking dumb thing of like, of saying like, oh, LGBT people, you don't need to worry about Trump. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly. And I just feel like all her all her references are still stuck to the time she was dating Armored Skeptic.
Possibly.
Monkeys.
I think, okay, so let's check the comments real quick. I just want to see her. Here's her audience, okay?
Oh no, he's checking comments. Oh no, he's checking comments. No, 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 no.
Having a baby and retiring, Shua's become a trad wife. The only reason America is in shambles is because Shua hasn't uploaded a Hell World in 2 years. Kamala, don't come Trump, I'm gonna come America. If there's any reason to vote for Kamala, it's just to make Hillary extremely mad is probably the best campaign slogan yet. Okay, they all just seem like memers.
Whew. Okay, good. Diagnosis memers.
I don't know. I think that Shua is just kind of a memer. I don't think she's a bad person.
Oh, good. YouTuber Alec Gunter doesn't think I'm a bad person. I must postpone my suicide at once. Okay, this next video people are responding to is the one I made after the election.
Nah, don't.
Called The Downfall of the Democrats. Let's see what people had to say about this one. Okay, this guy is called Hutch. This fucking title. Shoe on Head takes an election victory lap? What video did this dude watch? The Shoe on Head from Earth 2? Hat on foot?
Actually project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
Do you really think that the Democratic Party is fighting for you? The overwhelming answer is...
But she's on the left, Kevin. She's so left.
No.
I am so frustrated with this argument because...
I think I might be out of the loop because I don't know this motherfucker either.
No idea.
Damn. I need to dive back into leftist YouTube a little bit because, like...
Yeah, you're on Twitch all the time. You're always, like, hanging with the Twitch people now.
Yeah, but there's loads of those I don't fucking know either. I just, like... when I end the stream, I like to just shut the internet off. Yeah. I've been reading about fucking history and shit. That's all I've been doing for like the last 2 weeks, trying to survive.
Honestly, ever since Musk bought Twitter,
yeah,
it's just like all my social media time. I've like really, it's dropped off a lot.
I genuinely, I didn't realize until Dittman bought Twitter. I didn't realize I was not necessarily addicted, but like I would spend way too much time on it. As a kind of way of, you're still sort of socializing, but in a way where you don't have to deal with people.
Yeah. It's selective engagement.
Yeah.
Right? And you stay up to date on stuff, and everyone was on there, and it wasn't filled with Nazis.
Yeah, exactly. And so now I don't spend virtually any time on that fucking shithole. So I just check like DMs because people still DM and stuff, and that's fine.
Yeah, I might go on Blue Sky once a day, every other day.
It's a lot.
Posted something that got a lot of like likes on it, so I'm like been checking that lately. But
yeah, it's a lot easier to like just turn the internet off now. I don't feel like I need to.
No FOMO.
Yeah, because I know I'm not missing out because there's nothing happening. It's Twitter. It's full of Nazis and fucking weirdos.
Yeah, and I think there's also been a professionalization of the content. Like a lot of people who were talking heads on TV just started their own podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, and they sucked up a lot of the time that went to independent YouTubers in the past. You know, so like Carl can't get ahead anymore, and you know, like Tim Pool just like based on his like reach and stuff, just kind of blows him out of the water because he's got bigger backing. He's got Russian backing.
Yeah, he's got Kremlin money.
But yeah, there's like Daily Wire money out there now, and that wasn't there 8 years ago. You know.
Well, it was to a degree, but not as.
Yeah, but you got Tucker Carlson now you got Don Lemon, on YouTube. So it's just a more competitive space these days than it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, you've got Don Lemon, you've got Tucker Carlson, you've got the full range of sex perverts.
I'm just saying that they've got your bigger names out there competing with people like, Hutch here, or whatever his name is. Or is that the last one? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Those white guys.
Yeah, exactly. They're just all you white people look the same to me. I can't tell you apart, lads.
Policy can only get you so far. Like, good policy is good, and we should do good policy. For sure.
Okay.
I don't think...
Like, I get it. As a live streamer, I also say things that are kind of silly. But good policy is good, and we should do good policy is an amazing sentence. Thank you.
Yeah. Good things are good, and we should do good things.
That is what... I mean, it's correct. Which puts it above 90% of shit on the internet, I guess. But
it is also tautological.
It is, yeah. It is a little bit unnecessary. Yeah.
We should adopt Republican policies.
Wait, what argument? You just watched a montage of Trump winning. Where did I say adopt Republican policies? I haven't even said anything in this video yet. I haven't even appeared on screen. Who are these people responding to? There she goes, hat on foot, making...
Bernie Sanders, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you as a leftist having a quote of Bernie Sanders say the Democrats aren't for you. Gee.
And ultimately, ultimately the criticism is in some way that it didn't work because the montage you put together was Trump winning. So therefore the Democrat, and it's called the downfall of the Democrats. So intrinsically there is something wrong with the Democrats according to you. And he's trying to diagnose that, at least initially, before you've spoken, which, I mean, it's a live stream that happens. You have to sort of interject every once in a while. Otherwise, you're just playing somebody else's content.
Yeah, and point to all the times you've criticized the Republicans again. Show me a montage of that.
Oh, there was that one time in like 2014 or some shit.
I feel like I would, if I ever I had a broken leg and I couldn't leave my house and I was off sick. And I had nothing, and I wanted to punish myself. I would put Olive Shoe's content for like the last couple years on 2x and stream it and go through it and find all the times she's actually criticized Republicans or Trump, and I would put it together in a montage, and it would be 0 seconds long.
Yeah, no, you'd have a short.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. I don't know why this has popped into my head, but I thought of you at the most weird point the other day.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was reading. Oh God, specifically about the.
You were having your nipples pinched, and.
Yeah, no, exactly. I had a big black man hanging out the back of me, and I thought to myself, "No, I'm only joking." I was reading about Dunkirk, the Second World War, blah blah blah. Anyway,
I was like, "Who's Don Kirk?"
Yeah, I was reading about Donald Kirk, who's Charlie Kirk's uncle. And, anyway, they were mentioning this fucking German battalion, and they were based at this air base. This army base, and it was taken over by the British when they occupied after the end of the war, blah, blah, blah. And they didn't leave until 2015, right? Which, is amazing that in 2015 we had a fucking military base in Germany. That's a bit mental. Mm-hmm. And secondly, my initial thought was, wow, that was the year before we started doing shows together.
Oh, wow.
Because I was thinking to myself, that's really recent. And I was thinking, what's the way that my brain rationalized it was so recent and so not ancient history that was literally the year before you and I started doing shows together. Which is both true and a little bit mental.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Centrifuged. Is that how you say that?
Don't know. Donald Kirk is a real person, is a veteran correspondent and author on conflict and crisis in Southeast Asia.
Well, you know.
A master's in blah, blah, blah from Princeton, University of Chicago, University of Maryland. 19, the 60s and 70s. Presumably he's dead then, right? No, it says is, so he's still alive. He must be old, though. Anyway. Thank you for that update on Donald Kirk, which is definitely a thing that I meant to say. And not the town Dunkirk in southern Belgium.
Videos talking about adopting Republican policies.
Yeah, I think we should pursue progressive policies. I think we should pursue policies that help working class people across this country, whatever the term working class means now, because it's so nebulous at this point.
I like that the term working class is now nebulous. Now
Well,
that
it's nebulous because in America, you've started to, quite a while ago, you started to pretend that that you didn't have working class people, and now everyone's middle class.
Yep.
So what does the word working class actually mean? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and there's like no meaningful economic wage spectrum that is like working class. You get white collar, blue collar, pink collar. That's really the kind of division. And blue collar is has quite a wider range of pay, and white collar has also a wide range, but it starts much higher up the ladder than most blue collar jobs.
Oh, technically Dunkirk is in northern France, not southern Belgium. Although I would argue it's a bit. of
Yeah,
both.
it is in northern France. I visited it.
Well, it's a bit of
Sorry.
both because the outskirts go into Belgium. It's like right on the border. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yes, that's technically true. In terms of, you mentioned white collar. The other white element of this, I think, is worth mentioning, is that when right-wing people say working class, they just mean white working class men.
Yeah.
White working class, straight, cis,
Men.
able-bodied men.
Yeah.
Are largely from 7 states as well. It's depending on exactly how specific they want to get with it. That's the dog whistle, isn't it? It's when they say working class, they just mean racist white people. That's about it. So again, the fact that it's nebulous is largely because of right-wing people wanting to redefine words all of the time.
Well, it's because right-wing people don't want any class solidarity, because
That is
then
true.
people might unionize and take on people like Elon Musk. So let's just diverge a little bit here.
Yeah.
Musk, I'm sure, was the person who told Trump to offer federal workers 8 months' salary if they resigned. Of
Yes.
course, that money is not appropriated anywhere.
Nope.
There's no legal requirement that he has to do it. And the reason why Musk could do it and basically force people out and fire them all and get away with it is because his workforce couldn't unionize. But you know who is unionized? Federal workers.
Yep.
And they see through that bullshit.
Yeah, but thankfully he did get the head of the air traffic control
Transportation? Fired.
to fire, and then there was just a massive crash that killed dozens of people.
Yep. But it was black people and women and white women.
Almost
I'm sorry,
certainly, yeah.
And people of color, all people, men and women, and non-binary people of color, and white women in particular.
It was DEI or something. Just
Of course,
just blame DEI.
The airline pilots were white, and the air traffic controller was white, and the person who fired the people were white, but it was really not white men to blame.
It was brown people.
Yeah.
And ladies. And gays. Lady gays.
Especially the gays.
Especially the gays.
they're losing the working class, is working class. What does that even mean? Is it too late for the Democratic Party, or can they turn this around? Will the Democrats learn from this?
To be clear, in 2016, it was the same discourse.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the Democratic Party? Dems in disarray. Are they ever going to recover from this? It's the same discourse every single time.
It really is, yeah. Because what the right wing want is the Democrats to just give up any kind of level of progressivism whatsoever. Because then they don't even have to do anything, because it doesn't matter who gets elected. It's just right wing shit all the way down.
Also, besides healthcare, in what way is June actively for the working class?
Elon Musk has a job.
And considering Barack Obama did more to actually expand healthcare than literally any other president in American history, why does she keep shitting on the Democratic Party? That is the only party that wants to help people get healthcare.
Well, if
But
you
she's
want
still left
healthcare,
wing.
you know what you should do? Rejoin the British Empire. You know you want to, America. I will never stop doing this joke, ever.
Okay, but Kamala did historically bad. She did not flip a single county. A Republican won the popular vote. A Republican. Do you know how rare that is? And all the data shows young people, black people, Latinos, women moving more right. Now, could this be a Trump-only thing?
No, this is
sure.
white
And as I said in my video, there could be a
overturning
pendulum.
This is about white people overturning out in rural areas. Like whatever Musk
Well, there
did
was, yeah. I mean, there was elements of the dark money involved and the media and all kinds of stuff. Like it's the idea that it's just Kamala Harris, when especially when like she didn't even get a proper run up, like she had to jump from a standing start. Like,
yeah.
it's not,
yeah.
It's
She
really
went,
not.
2
It's
months to
yeah.
put together a race.
Yeah, she went from like snoozing in the co-pilot's chair to having to fly that motherfucker straight away.
Yeah, although I am seeing Trump overperform with particularly among men of color. So
He did no. There's no look. There's no doubt statistically it was a fucking mad one. He did really well in a number of areas. And the reasons for that are complex. It's not just Kamala Harris bad or Democrats bad.
It's some men are just fucking sexist.
Well, not just that, but like specifically, a lot of dark money went into targeting those specific groups. Because again, all they need is like 15% of black people.
Yeah, and
they
you've
win.
got,
You know.
Yeah, now you've got Latino voters going, wait, I didn't know he was gonna catch my friends and coworkers in these ICE raids. My friends and family are afraid to go out of the house now. Yeah.
Yeah, you did
What
this.
did you think the mass deportations now signs meant?
No, that's just that was just memes. It was just memes. Dickheads. Also, he's about to crash the economy with this shit.
There's tariffs, absolutely.
Well, the tariffs and the getting rid of workers who do those menial jobs that everyone needs to do. Look, trust me. Look at the example of Britain and Brexit, right? We got rid of all of the low-level medial workers from the European Union, and now no one picks vegetables. So we've just got fields of vegetables rotting away, and the price of food goes through the fucking roof.
This is it. He's doing these raids in Illinois, in New York, in California. I think he wants to do them. You know where he's not doing them? In Montana. He's not doing them in Louisiana. He's not doing them in Mississippi.
Why not?
Because that's where the red states are, and they need those illegal workers to work for shit wages.
Yeah, that's true.
If they go and they start rounding up people who are undocumented, which is the correct term, but undocumented workers in Montana, well, Kristi Noem's going to hear about that. Their farmers are going to be pissed off. So this is about targeting blue cities, not about actually dealing with undocumented workers or illegal immigration.
Yeah. Well, I did a little reference point earlier when that person came in, weird champing me about watching this video and being impartial or whatever the fuck it was. And I said, gargle my balls. That was a reference to, and I hope this is a real story that happened, but I don't know. It could be apocryphal. Of some ICE worker who wanted to get on a bus and do passport, or not passport, but ID checks and stuff. And apparently the driver said, gargle my balls, closed the door and drove off. Just wouldn't let them on. Yeah, fair. No, that's again, you're not going to be able to stop the mass deportations by doing that, but individual acts and collective solidarity in your communities is actually really important and can make a difference to huge numbers of people.
Speaking of individual acts, I want you to go back to the Discord.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to scroll past the BRAC thing, and above that is just say no to denazifying shit. Or re-Nazifying shit. I'd like you to play that video from Blue Sky.
Okie doke, 1 second.
I don't know if you've seen this or not.
Probably not, because like I say, I do my show and then I go to bed. Hang on, what are we looking for?
Yeah, go above BRAC, and it says, just say no to re-Nazifying shit, and then there's a video.
Oh, okay, yes,
link.
I'm with there, yes.
Click on that.
Right. Does Blue Sky have a pause? Oh, it's got a pause button!
Yeah, we're not doing Instagram anymore because I'm not really on there. Well, I'm definitely off Threads after fucking Mark Zuckerberg decided to bend the knee.
And it's not like anyone believes you, Mark. It's not like anyone now thinks he's so anti-woke now.
Yeah, the workforce has become too feminized. I'm sorry, are you saying that there's too many women who have jobs, Zuckerberg? I mean, what is wrong with...
I'm just saying, expect in the next few months him to be divorced.
Yeah.
Expect that announcement soon.
All right. Volume's up?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we've got, is this some sort of rural place? They've got...
Yeah, it's like a custom knife
okay.
maker or collector or like people who do custom work with knives and other shit, I guess. But I know for sure knives.
It's very American, this.
Yes.
Yeah, there are no such places here. Well, actually, you probably can get but you probably have to order online. There isn't a shop you can walk into and get a special knife that has fucking deer skull antler shit on the walls. This is so America coded it hurts.
What are we wanting to put out?
Okay, now I need the emblem out of that to go into this stuff. You want it?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No Nazi bullshit. No.
Okay, no problem.
If you wanted a modern German forestry seal or something in it, I will denazify shit. But I won't re-nazify shit.
Okay, no problem.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Apparently the store is D Gin, or just gin, I guess, I suppose. In well, that's Texas. I don't know where. Anyway, yeah, no, fair play to him. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put up with that fucking shit.
Nope. Yeah, exactly. I'll denazify shit. I won't re-nazify shit.
And I love the suggestion. I will, if you wanted a modern German forestry seal.
Yeah. Very fucking random.
Is there much call for that? Is there much call for the modern German forestry seals in?
I feel like we should look it up and see what it looks like.
Well, okay, yeah, modern German forestry. I presume it's a thing, right?
It must have. I mean, everything's got a.
Hang on, seal.
Oh yeah, it's got like a. It's got a tree on it.
The seals.
Yeah, Naturland.
I've
got some images up.
I can't see shit. German
forestry seal.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's got it's like a tree. It's a tree
Mm-hmm.
with a person. And then there's leaf, and there's is that a bottle? And there's a rain cloud and a deer. Oh yeah, okay, I'm with you. German forests, nature and economy, from the Federal Ministry of Food, Agriculture and Consumer Protection. Why is this in English?
Because it would be unreadable for you in German.
Well, true, but why are they producing stuff in English? It's the German forestry fucking shit. Why would anyone in England care?
A lot of English in Germany.
Like,
you should come and visit sometime. You'd be surprised how much English there is around.
Fair enough.
At least in Cologne. I'm, by civilization, so.
Say it properly.
Civilization.
Cologne! That's how you say Cologne.
Colonia.
Yeah.
Pendulum swing, and we'll get another Obama after Trump, or the Democrats wake up and actually run a good populist candidate. I don't rule this out, but to pretend this wasn't a particularly bad loss is just straight up delusional.
From blaming the American people
Was
to
it actually
blaming
really
Joe
close
Rogan,
election?
the Democrats and the media.
Also, I don't think he said it wasn't a bad election. Did he? I don't know. Whatever.
Media are having a hard time coping with their loss, and
this whole.
Also, I want to know what Nazi symbol was. Did the woman want on the knife? Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Is there a Nazi tree related thing that I'm missing?
Oh, I don't know if it was SS or it could have been lightning S's or whatever.
Yeah,
else.
well, because I don't know of any Nazi forestry seal. Also,
just
it would be weird if he did know what that was.
I highly doubt it was. Well, I guess I could look up Nazi forestry.
I just learned there's a website called Forestry of the Third Reich. That's mental. Actually, on that point, I did know that there was this was in 1987 specifically. It was found, and I know that because my mum kept. I don't know if she still does. The newspaper from the date of birth of the three kids. And so the one of mine, there was a thing on the third page or whatever, and it was literally a swastika forest that had been planted during the war that they'd only just discovered in 1987.
Oh, I just saw a picture of a swastika in the forest.
It might be that very one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the trees are kind of like in the shape of a swastika.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then they didn't realise this thing until like a plane went over it and went, "That's a bit weird. That's
Yeah.
Let's shall we?" And then they found out, oh yeah, it's a fucking there's a fucking swastika forest.
Well, apparently there are the ranks and insignia of the German Forest Service, which were a paramilitary rank system used by the forest services in Nazi
Well,
Germany.
they'd have to do forestry. You don't think about that with the Nazis, but they had to do basic,
Forestry.
basic forestry. Lepidopterist. No, that's
Well, I mean,
what's it
you
called?
can't-
The when you do tree care. What's that called?
Forestry?
No, there's a specific
Husbandry?
word
No,
for it.
that's for animals.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, it kind of like so yeah, there was like green for the state forest service, gray for the municipal forest service, black for the Luftwaffe, und Heer Forest Service, and brown for the private forest service. But the chances of him recognizing insignia of the German Forest Service from Nazi Germany, I don't think that's what was on.
Yeah, that can't
be
have been.
so
That would be
niche.
fucking mental, wouldn't it?
Like honestly, it's not even like that Nazi looking. It's just like got some squares with like it doesn't even have like obvious Nazi symbols.
Tree
It's just, like,
surgery
shapes.
synonym? Oh, I don't know how to spell synonym. Fuck me. Arboriculture. There you go.
Arboriculture. I don't think I knew that word before. today.
Arborist is the word I was
I
looking for.
might have heard arborist before. Yeah, there it is. It's the forest swastika. There's a wiki on it. It's a patch of larch trees near an area of pine forest, arranged with their light colors. Well, when they to look like a swastika. Yeah.
Dendrology is specifically aging of woods, isn't it?
Apparently, they were planted in 1938, maybe in commemoration of Hitler's birthday.
Nice. Didn't have many of them left.
The Brandenburg state authorities, concerned about the damage to the region's image and possibility that the area would become a pilgrimage site for National Socialist supporters, attempted to destroy the design by removing 43 trees in 1995. However, the figure remained discernible, with the remaining 53 trees had to be regrown. Yada yada yada. By this
Why not?
time,
Exactly. Why get rid of trees? Why not just grow loads of trees?
Well, they had to like remove the trees. Like, these are adult large trees, Kevin. Like I've got the link. I can send it to you in the Discord.
No, but the point is, why not have more trees and not fewer trees?
No, you have to see it.
Okay, where are you
Okay.
sending it to? Mate?
In the Discord chat.
Okay, because that would be like a good symbol, I guess, of like the regrowth and rebirth of Germany, subsuming Nazism, overcoming Nazism.
Yeah, it's
you
a
know?
little bit difficult when once you see the picture.
Oh wow! Oh, that's
Yeah,
like a whole
yeah.
ass thing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a whole ass thing. It's like those
Okay.
are adult trees. They've been there.
Well,
since
not
the
just that, but they're a
1930s.
different color, which is the
Yeah,
problem.
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's
when the
no.
leaves turn because it's against pine.
Yeah. So there you go. That's
so
a.
during the summer it's fine, but just like once a year.
Yeah, you basically have to
couple
just chop those motherfuckers down,
Yeah, that's what they tried to do.
and then like
Put some other ones in
or spray paint.
once a year.
Yeah, just go over like with the California fires, but with paint.
Yeah, just bring some green seawater.
Yeah, just.
Spray it all over the.
Also, like, I don't get that from the Nazis because, like, unless you're in a fucking plane, who even knows that's there? Why?
Yeah.
What's that commemorating exactly? Like, not just that. Who's in a fucking plane in 1938? No one. So it's like that seems like a very unnecessary. Well, as if that's the most unnecessary thing the Nazis did. Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a Lenin forest. What?
Is there a hammer and sickle?
No, they've literally. Oh my god, they've literally like done. Is that topiary? Technically, large scale topiary of Lenin in Russian.
Oh,
obviously.
not of vulvas.
Not vulvas,
Oh.
unfortunately. No, look, that's the word Lenin
Oh,
in
God, it is.
in Russian in a big fucking forest.
Massive.
Yeah, that
They
is
maintain it to this day.
apparently yeah.
It's a little bit
A
dangerous.
Russian drone photography has revealed one of the former Soviet Union's mythical geoglyphs. I've never heard that phrase before. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that shit. Whoa.
Wow, yeah. That's
It's
like the guy
amazing.
on the hill.
The
What's
guy
that
on the
man
hill?
that shot guy that you've got in the UK.
Oh,
on the hill.
yeah. What's it called? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know the
what
one
is
you're
it
on about
called?
with the big cock. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so can we take a 2-minute break?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right, so you can shoot.
Oh, wow, they've got that as well. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, okay.
That's hard to just spray paint.
What's DVX?
No idea.
Oh,
Be right back.
ducks. Okay, you go for it, yeah. Ducks. During the reign of Italian fascist dictator Benito Mussolini, 707's in chat. Oh, yes. The word ducks, the Latin term for duce, or leader, was spelled out on the flank of Mount Giano. Each winter the snow makes the controversial testament to Mussolini visible for dozens of kilometres around. Wow, that is fucking mental. Italy, you should probably do something about that, I reckon. Maybe chop that shit down or grow trees around it or something. That's not ideal. But we got to use the 707, so that's cool.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Pandanus Rex, with 51 months. Much lovely. Much lovely? That doesn't make sense. Much love. I should probably use this time for shilling, shouldn't I, really? You can give me money in the form of bits and subs and memberships and super chats. You can scare the shit out of me with a super chat on YouTube. Hello there, Crystal Titties? No, Tittles. Sorry. I'm going to say Crystal Titties. Hello there, Crystal Titties. Welcome in.
Who's? What?
There's
titties?
Someone just subscribed who's called Crystal Tittles, but I misread it as Crystal Titties.
That would be very cold and maybe a bit harsh.
I don't know. Well, it depends, Christy, doesn't it, really?
You know what? I had a thought while I was away.
Go on, then.
Curious observation, shall we say?
Mm.
You know, Shoe on Head is a left-wing populist.
Yes.
Right? Because we all
because
know
she said so herself, so it has to be
she's
true, yeah.
She's so left.
Yeah.
And we know because she always brings up Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
She really, really loves Bernie Sanders, so she's totally up for whoever is the progressive voice of America. And let me just ask you, Kevin, if I had to say to you, who do you think is Bernie Sanders' successor? An elected official who also kind of like speaks from that leftist populist side of the Democratic Party. That's also very well known and prominent, and basically will probably take up his mantle afterwards.
Lenin.
I would say she's from New York State.
Lenin.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov.
Yeah, answer the question seriously.
Oh, Alexandria Cassio-Lenin.
Yeah, and who does she never compliment?
Well, because she's a lady and brown. So.
Exactly. Her audience would lose their shit.
Yeah.
If she said nice things about AOC.
Yeah.
Would absolutely she would lose all her credibility with her right-leaning. Oh, but I watched Shoe on Head and she's not she says she's a leftist. When she compliments, I will donate you $5 to your stuff when she compliments AOC. When she starts pushing AOC, I will subscribe on your in addition to your Patreon, I'll also subscribe on the Twitch.
You should subscribe on the Twitch.
This logic that you can't blame voters for the outcome of elections is insane to me. There's no responsibility on the voters? Like none whatsoever?
I blame the voters for Brexit.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the voters get what they want.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
This is
sometimes,
what they're voting for.
Yeah.
You blame your party that lost. You blame your
Not necessarily. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There should be like internal investigation into what went wrong and what they can do differently, etc., etc. But ultimately, the voters voted the way they did.
Yeah.
Like that happened.
What, you think all the people who voted to leave are just not responsible for their vote?
But this is the Tim Pool shell game she's playing now. Everything bad that Trump does is actually the Democrats' fault, because if they just run the candidate I liked,
yes,
that is not how it fucking works.
And I'm so left-wing that I will spend no time criticizing Republicans or MAGA.
Ever.
Ever.
Were the American people more willing to vote for the guy who did January 6th over your candidate full of hope and joy and rainbows and unicorns or whatever? Is it because the voters are just all stupid idiots? Or is there something a little less simple that you just want to avoid talking about? Taking a step back and looking at it.
So, oh God. Are Trump voters idiots? I just saw a video today where some guy was giving Republicans a quiz.
Okay.
Would you like me to find it?
Is it relevant?
Oh, it's so relevant because
I feel like we're definitely not going to get through this video.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm trying to not get through this.
We've been working at cross purposes then.
This whole time.
Yeah.
Basically,
I was like,
he asked the guy...
Christy wants to go at like 10 or whatever, so I need to get through this video quickly. And she's just like, nah, fuck this noise. Let's watch this video of a cat screaming or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, please. That would be so much nice. I'll listen to Dancy over this shit. But no, he was
Weirdness
asking...
in chat's got it. Cenk. Cenk is the successor. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Cenk 2024, bitches. The fight never stops.
He asked him how many branches of government were there. You know what his answer was?
I've not seen the tree, so I don't know how many branches there are.
How many branches of government are there? And the guy's like, I don't know. He's like, at what temperature does water freeze? It's like 30.
Oh, well, going Fahrenheit. Okay.
That's not right. It's 32.
No, yeah, exactly. It's not right. But like, I was thinking, well, that's really warm. What the fuck are you talking about? No, yeah.
There were 3 or 4 Trump voters. Not a single one could name a piece of legislation that he got through Congress.
Not even the tax cut.
Nope.
Fuck me. Okay.
They're like, he shut down the border. Like,
no, he didn't. What?
Yeah. That's not a piece of legislation.
Yeah, that isn't a piece of legislation.
They so yeah, you can actually blame the voters for being a bit of a moron on this stuff, and they should, like it's a failure of our public school system, which is why they want to abolish the Department of Education.
True.
Because people who are less educated are easier to manipulate.
True. But I love those things they do where they're like geographically to pick out a country. And they never get it right. But the Americans, so few of the Americans asked on an unmarked map, like put the point on America, like a tiny percentage got it right. Some of them started put it on fucking Antarctica. Like they had to have been trolling. There's no way you think that's Antarctica. Well,
if you don't put it in the center, it throws them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that's what it's like on the news, right?
Yeah, and in their school
yeah.
books,
Yeah.
America's always in the middle of the map. So if you show them, like, I don't know, the Pacific Ocean is the middle of the map.
Yeah.
It's like complete geographic dysphoria. Like, where am I?
Yeah.
I don't know where I am.
Correct.
Oh my God, Jimmy Dore. Yeah, Cenk Dore 2028. Jimmy Dore, when was the last time we thought about that guy?
Does he still exist?
I
I kind of hope not. I kind of hope he's dead. I'm just going to say it. What's this? Cenk Uygur. Okay. The plane crash in DC was very likely nothing to do with DEI. Okay, good start.
Yeah, of course not.
But it turns
not
out...
but.
No,
Not
there is,
but.
yeah. But it turns out Trump was not, in capital letters, crazy for saying the FAA might have used discriminatory practices against non-minorities that did lower standards. Watch the Young Turks at 6 p.m. to hear the details. I mean,
Watch me drift to the right where the money is. Just like Bezos.
Fucking
just like
hell.
Zuckerberg.
So you heard it here first, chat. Brown people killed all of those people. Literally. Apparently. Amazing. So left. He's so left. Honestly.
Such a lefty.
The mirror is gonna do you real good.
Democrats don't have a messaging problem. America has a racism problem. Kamala ran a flawless campaign in 100 days, and I refuse to let y'all gaslight me into believing anything other than that.
Did she just put up 2 random Twitter users? Do we know who those people are? Who were those people? I don't even know who those. I'm pretty sure they were just random people.
Random Twitter users whose posts went viral, yes. It's a small sample of the discourse happening amongst the people, which is pretty important to show. I know the concept...
What?
She just wants to pick on small Twitter accounts.
Yeah, also, like, the idea that it's like, this is a part of the discourse and this needs to be talked about. No, it plays directly into the narrative you already wanted to spread. Like,
Yeah.
I could have told you, if you'd given me pre-warning of what that election result was going to be, A, I'd have put on loads of money because, you know, premonition is good. And B, I could have told you exactly the thing she was going to say before it even happened. Because this was always what she would say in this situation, because she's a narrative spinner. She's a bullshitter. There's no actual insight or genuine reaction to this. This is the line that she was going to take anyway.
Always. Because here's the thing, June. America has always had a racism problem. From the moment we kidnapped people in a different continent, enslaved them,
I would argue
and forced them to make
even
white
before
men.
that, to be honest.
Oh, against the native population.
Yeah.
As soon as white people landed on the soil,
Yeah.
America had a racism problem.
Racism
was built into the Constitution of this country.
Yeah.
It's built into the city planning and the roads design and the economy. The whole thing is built on racism. So yeah, America still has. It's not that America now has a racism problem. It's always had a racism problem.
I would argue that Leif Erikson was not racist. So technically, the white people when they first landed were okay.
Although the Vikings, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they fucked off right away, which is what the colonists should have done as well.
Yeah. Although they did manage to kill innocent people as well, bizarrely.
Vikings killed a lot of fucking people, but they tended to be more white people.
But even in that, I hate that Leif Erikson gets the fucking credit for being the first white people. Because even in his story, he's not the first white person. He finds a dead white person already there.
Yeah, that's
so that
true.
dead guy was the first one there then.
Yeah, but we don't know his name. Or her name.
Dave the Viking.
No, Davina.
Davina?
You don't know. Davina. Maybe it was, you don't know those bones. Those bones could have been a lady bones. You're not an
No, it wasn't a
archaeologist,
bone.
or-
He was like he'd only recently been killed. Because he describes him
don't know.
having this ginger beard like him and
Oh.
fair skin. So like,
Yeah,
okay.
check out
I
the
mean,
colonizer.
maybe it was a very early non-binary adopter. I don't know, but like,
I don't remember the details.
I'm going to
of
go with it being
Sorry.
a dude. I reckon, to be
All right.
honest. But you know, and they came from Greenland.
They did.
Yeah.
Which was actually not as nice as Iceland.
No, but
But, you
literally,
know,
the reason it was
that's
called
Vikings,
Greenland
yeah,
or
psychology. It's a double
Gronland
bluff.
was literally a psychological trick.
It's a psyop.
Yeah, literally, it was because it was shit. They wanted to make it sound good. Like, you call it Greenland, people will think there are pastures that I can grow shit on.
Meanwhile, we'll call our place Iceland, which is much nicer, and people won't want to go there. 'Cause
Well,
who
you
wants
say
to live
much
in
nicer.
Iceland?
It's mainly volcanoes and
To a
seals.
Viking. To a Viking.
Yeah, to a Viking, to be fair. Yeah.
I mean, they come from what, like Denmark and shit, Sweden and shit?
Norway?
Yeah, exactly. That's like paradise.
True.
Throwing all kinds of shade at the Vikings today.
Of listening to
Yeah, what's
average
your
everyday
what's your
Yeah,
problem
they're
with the
gonna come at me.
Ouija's
They're gonna
tonight?
come at me. They're gonna come at me.
people is completely foreign to you, but it is important to show what people are saying about their country's
people.
You know, they came from Scandinavia. It turns out Greenland was Scamdinavia.
June's gonna justify her like no follower account as being, this is what everybody is saying. Like, no, you cherry pick. Like, you always cherry pick.
Yeah.
Because you can't you can't steal man. You always have to straw man.
Sure.
election, not just what politicians and the media are saying.
The Democratic Party, we have to contend with progressives that are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for not being socialist enough. And we
Thanks for the shout out.
about that, June?
Thanks for the shout out. Yay!
Also, yeah, June, isn't this where you step up? Isn't this where you're talking about yourself? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a
That's what she
socialist.
says. Yeah, she's totally a left winger.
Yep.
we have to contend with MAGA, who are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for, you know, eating children and worshiping Satan.
And then you got the weirdos who believe both.
See, I think they eat children and worship Satan too, but that's why I like them. That's why I supported Kamala Harris, because of the whole fucking baby brains situation.
So did she just say that she thinks both of those things? So she's a MAGA leftist progressive or leftist socialist?
A MAGA communist, if you will. Yeah.
Things.
for people like Shoe on Head, it's like, okay, it's
Just a
easy, man.
joke.
You just don't be woke, don't be feminist, you know, don't root for like black lesbians in Disney shows, and then just do socialist policies.
All right, back up. I am not delusional. I do not want to implement socialist policies in America because, first of all, I do not trust America to do those correctly. I'm talking about basic, normal, social democratic policies like Norway and Denmark have. Universal paid family leave, universal health care, at least a public option, better transportation like a high-speed rail, better protection for workers.
What do you think the infrastructure bill did? Who do you think stands in the way of those things? It's not Democrats. You think it's Democrats stopping high-speed rail infrastructure building?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's so dumb.
Yeah. I support all of these things, which is why I will never criticize those who call all of those things communist. I am as sensible.
Also,
There's
like,
higher...
you know, paid family leave is not that edgy. I mean, I know that for America it is, but, you know, supporting paid family leave doesn't make you, like, a social democrat in the sort of, like socialist sense of the word. If you wanted that, you'd be, like, using policy to break down, you know, like, unpaid labor in the house and transforming, you know, the burdens on the family, not just giving people 12 weeks of paid leave or something.
Yeah.
Like universal childcare. Something like
also,
those.
yes, so she's kind of like a nationalist, but also a socialist. Is there a word? Is there a term for someone that's like that? That might have, I don't know. Like I'm not a politician or a historian. I don't understand these things, but
Oh, non-binary's got a whole essay on the Vikings for us, so enjoy that.
People engaged in Viking activities primarily due to trade routes. Swedes travelled east to Russia, trading furs with the Byzantine Empire, while Norwegians, Ouija's, please, and Danes ventured west. Rollo, a notable king, led raids on Paris, and after receiving £10,000 of silver, was granted land along the east coast to deter further raids. This land eventually became Normandy, where William the Conqueror was born.
Well, I mean, the Vikings basically founded Kiev, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I think the Vikings got as far as Ukraine.
I think the Vikings need to stay the fuck at home.
They were they had just a massive empire.
Leaving monks in chunks. Yeah.
All over the British coast.
Exactly.
Yeah, Vikings.
Although again, I look, don't get me wrong, we shouldn't blame the victims. I know that. But if you're going to leave all of your expensive, easily stolen shit in coastal, absolutely impossible to defend, isolated places, can you be surprised they came and stole your shit?
All right, so Norse Vikings visited Kiev on their way to Constantinople to serve as foreign mercenaries, and Norwegian nobles.
Yeah, the Varangian Guard, yeah.
Yeah, found political allies there. The Kiev Rus became home to many Scandinavian settlers who quickly allowed themselves to be incorporated into the Slavic culture.
That's where all the blonde shit comes from.
Yeah, the last Norwegian Viking king, Harald Hardrada. Yeah, at a young age to serve the Prince of Kiev, and eventually gained such a high status he's allowed to marry the prince's daughter.
Yeah, Harald Hardrada. You learn about him as a Briton because he claimed the English throne at one point before William le Batard.
Yeah, didn't he soften up? What's his name before William showed up?
I think so. Yeah, the Battle of Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge. Yep, that's the one.
See, learning shit when you're 12 and remembering basic things is fun.
Yeah, it's it's the benefits of a decent public education.
Yes.
Also, being a history nerd that watches a lot of documentaries.
That is true.
Calling myself out here.
Wages, blah blah blah, and yes, no woke shit. Do you know how popular a platform like that would be? You get a candidate up there like that, you're winning all 50 states.
So I mean.
Just run on white people's concerns, is what she's saying. Just care about white people.
Basically, yeah. Well, Kieran, you do that joke. Look, okay, I have to explain this. Chelsea Football Club play at a ground called Stamford Bridge. I don't know if it's named. I don't know if it's named after the place or if it's just a completely separate thing. But there is one great story of there's some posh socialite bitch. Anyway, she wanted to get into a taxi from Southampton, right, which is like 150 miles away or whatever, to Stamford Bridge for the game.
Yeah.
And so it was the early days of the old sat nav, the old GPS
Oh, no.
coordinate. And so they put in the GPS coordinates, and it drove them all the way to Stamford Bridge, which is like in the very north of England.
Is it? Yeah, it's like proper northern.
Yeah, it's like 300
edge
miles
where the
away.
Vikings would come inland.
Yeah,
What was the name of that monastery that got hit first?
Oh, Lindisfarne.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so she ended up like driving 500 miles, wherever it was.
What don't you think? Like in hour 2, she'd be like, "Are we going too far?" Like
Yeah,
if
when
we
you
hit
start
Manchester-
look out the window at the road signs, they start saying like Stoke or some like places that are nowhere near London. Like, oh yeah, I should point out Chelsea's in London for those who don't know.
Yeah.
So they
very
went
much.
nowhere near the place they were supposed to be going, and at no point did the person in the back go, "I think you might be going the wrong way."
Yeah.
Sir, we are going very we are what Leeds? What? Why are we literally nowhere near the place I need to be?
Game's already started.
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m, and she's just like, "Oh, okay." I do. Also, like, how rich are you that you take a taxi that far? That's going to be fucking thousands of pounds.
Many.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I would love to hear what she suggests besides just like elect Bernie Sanders.
Put up a good politician. That is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Someone.
Yeah. Look, that's where we get all of our like stealing shit from other countries from. The Ouija's turned up and they stole. They liberated and protected our cultural artifacts.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
On the Shu thing, here's the thing, Shu. You're not going to get a Democratic candidate that doesn't want to have a country where the employment and the top jobs and the richest people reflect the demography of America. You're not going to get a Democratic candidate that's going to only appeal to white people, right? Which is what you want. No woke shit, right? You're not going to get a Democratic candidate who's going to like throw trans people under the bus and gay people under the bus and align themselves with Christian conservatives. That's not going to happen. I don't know what political world you live in.
Yeah. I don't know either. Yeah.
When like black voters vote at like 89 or 87% or 97 in the 90 pluses, and whites like might be 30 or 40%. Like, what are you gonna do? Seriously?
How can you sit here and claim that race isn't like a massive factor in this?
Yeah.
When clearly it is. There's a pretty big divide.
Who actually cares about the working class? Not Bernie Sanders. He's like 100 years old. Someone like Bernie Sanders, sure.
But younger,
Bernie Sanders was
and maybe
more
a
of
woman?
a spine. Combine Trump and Bernie Sanders. I am committing.
Yeah, you want a nationalist and a socialist together.
Yeah. Jeez. God, that phrase sounds so familiar. Why have I
You got
heard
any? Are there any senators
socialism,
with a little
nationalism?
moustache that we could?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think the moustache is an important part of this.
Voter fraud and.
Do we have any senators who've got like forests in Germany that are planted for them? No, I don't know.
Voting for that man 300 times. I am storming the Capitol for Donald Sanders.
After this, the Democrats are gonna move right in the dumbest ways. They're gonna become like the new neocons, but gay.
I think they will too. And one of the reasons why they're going to do that
except
is
they're
because
not.
they know people like you are not a reliable voter. You're not.
You are correct. I am not a reliable voter. I will not vote blue no matter who. And guess what? Most of the country is like me. Does that scare you? Good. Me not.
No, it isn't. No, hang on. No, most of the country isn't like you. Most of the country is pretty reliable, actually. Like, the number of people that change their votes is pretty fucking small. Which is why, of course, the narrow band of people that politicians try and attract is very, very small. Because it's that group of people who are prepared to change.
Would you, June? Did you say who you voted for?
She voted for Trump. Don't be
Of course
fucking
she did.
silly. Of course she
Of course
did.
she did.
She won't say that, I'm sure, because she's like a coward who doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Like, it's the shell game. She has to pretend
Yeah.
not to be far right.
She
Obviously.
want to criticize the left from the left.
Exactly. I didn't leave the left. The left left me.
Yes.
Not being a reliable voter is not an excuse for Democrats to not listen to voters like me. If anything, it's the complete opposite. They should be trying to get the votes.
No, but the thing is, you aren't a reliable voter not because you're prepared to change, but precisely because you're not prepared to change.
Mm-hmm.
You're not prepared to change your vote. You're going to vote Republican largely. Like, I'm sure there probably are Democrats on the local level that she probably votes for. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where she lives,
But she would rather. I mean, she clearly voted for Trump.
Yeah, obviously.
She voted for Trump. And she's going to blame it on Democrats. Oh, look, you're forcing me to vote for the fascists because you're not good enough.
Yeah, she literally is that fucking the meme of the guy going, "You're forcing me to be a Nazi. I don't want to. I don't want to be this, but you're literally forcing me to do this."
Yep.
From people like me. Politicians and parties are not owed your vote. They have to earn it. They have to work for it. And many people thought the Democrats did not work for it. In fact, I don't even think they wanted to win, but that's a whole nother can of...
What the fuck does that mean? They didn't want to win.
That's why they worked really hard and spent all that money and did campaigning and shit.
Like,
they didn't want
people
to
who
win.
say that, people that, like, and to be fair, I do it as a joke. I'll say, like, do you even want to win? It's like you don't want to win when someone's running a bad campaign or does something stupid. But, like, the people on the ground, and indeed the people in the leadership, that's all they want to do is win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole reason you walk miles in your local area knocking on doors or doing phone banking or fucking fundraising is because you want to win. What the fuck does that mean? Honestly, what world do you live in where you think that's a sensible suggestion? Because she's not even doing a joke anymore, I don't think.
Oh,
I think
no,
she's
this
being
isn't her trying
just
to be funny. Yeah.
like, she can't even hide behind that. This is literally a thing that she is saying that she thinks is real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just bollocks. Like, I'm not a massive fan of the Democrats in a number of ways, but I don't deny for a second that they try hard to win. It's just they don't often do it in the smartest way possible.
Well, I think you have to also, I mean, take into consideration we don't have, like, you have somewhat, I guess, like a little bit of a Green Party, also a little bit of a right-wing party. You've got the Liberal Democrats, you've got the Conservatives, you've got Labour, right? You have, like, at least 5 parties, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the Democratic Party has to reach everyone from, like, blue-collar union workers in Kentucky to, you know, like, granola-eating people in California.
Not if you just rounded them up and put them in camps. But again, Joe Biden refused to do this because he's a cuck. Okay? He refused to just get all of the people in Kentucky and fire them into the sun.
Oh, by the way, did you see that Trump wants to put people that they're detaining in the ICE raids in Guantanamo?
Yes, he wants to turn it into a fucking thing. Like a kind of camp where you could kind of concentrate people into one
all the people in
area.
one camp.
Yeah. He wants to do that. That's fun. Cool.
Worms I don't want to open right now. Large factions of the left condescendingly believe that dumb people are the reason Trump won in 2016 and won again in 2024. And that
Yeah.
Well,
again, Brexit.
I mean, you know, yeah.
Vance, when you win 2028, put me somewhere in communications. Let me run your Twitter account. I'm a millennial too. Nobody will know the difference. Plus, we wear the same amount of eyeliner. Okay, that is enough hutch for one lifetime, thank you. Next, please let the next person be sane. Please save my brain cells. Come majestically galloping in to save us.
Oh, holy shit. I know this lady.
I take back the galloping part.
Can I be...
Because horses. Say horses.
What about horses? I don't know what's the joke here.
You don't know the horse cock bit?
What does that have to do with Vosh? I mean, you talk about horse cock.
I do, but I don't mean it literally.
You did earlier in the show.
Well, no, I talked about horse semen.
Well, where does that
Christy.
come from?
Oh, I don't wank them off, Christy. I just buy my horse semen separately. I'm not a fucking monster. I go to the horse semen shop. Look, it's like with eating food, Christy. I don't go and kill the chickens myself. I go and buy chicken nuggies. Please. Anyway, so I'm going to have chicken nuggies and horse spunk for dinner.
Okay.
No, there was some DMs released a long time ago now about between Vosh and somebody else, and he's going on about fantasizing about horse penis.
Oh.
Yeah. Now his defense was it was about the size of the penis and not like he doesn't want to fuck a horse.
Oh, okay.
But it became a whole meme where he's like into horse porn or something.
Okay.
So like it's
yeah,
a
I
thing.
don't know how that I missed that, but I guess I wish I had continued to miss it if I'm honest.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Vosh wants to be the horse. Oh, okay. I mean,
He wants the schlong.
what?
Because he wants to have the schlong of a horse?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like, oh my god, who remembers the other Kevin Logan? Do you remember when Davis Orini found another person called Kevin Logan, who was an amazing artist, but also one of the most mental people ever, who did, I mean, how do I even describe, because there's no way I can show you the images, right? It's a series of cartoons, right? Or stills, I guess, whatever, just pictures of like grotesquely muscular animals with penises that are literally like the length and size of their bodies.
Okay.
Right, it's some of the weirdest kink material I've ever seen. I mean, you have to admire the artistry. It's very well drawn. Like, there's no denying that there's talent there. There's also some significant cognitive issues. Anyway, and Davis already found this person and thought it was me. It isn't. Anyone who's seen me play Gartic Phone drawing, right? It isn't me.
I've seen your paint skills.
Yeah, amazing, right? Yeah, and he thought it was me, and he was like, "See, people who criticise me are degenerates." And I was like, "I'd love to be able to draw like that. That'd be amazing. Imagine if I could draw like that. Fucking yes." Anyway, yeah, horse cock. Continuing.
Be real with you guys. People are gonna hate me for this one. I stand by the criticisms that I've made of Shoe on Head, but I will say this: if Shoe had been a respected voice,
what?
Remember when he was flirting with her? Remember when he?
He wanted to get all up in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was 100%. Like, "Oh, we're like Bernie bros. We're like Bernie buddies. We both love Bernie, and that unites us."
Yeah.
In the Democrat consultancy circles, Kamala might not have lost. I have criticized her so many times for the populist brain rot, but oh boy, if anyone could use populist brain rot driven right into their skulls right now, it would be the Democrats. 28 minutes, and we have 25 minutes till stream ends. And I have to read donos. I don't know about that one, Chief. There's probably stuff in here that I maybe can watch in the future.
Wait, he doesn't even watch the video? Watch the video, coward! This is an official call to the shoe simps. Calling the SS! We attack at dawn. Go tell Vosh to watch the video. This is bullshit. I was clickbaited. On to the next guy. Okay, this guy is called Uninformed Leftist. Let's see if he lives up to his name.
Oh, sorry. You need to speak up.
All right, what's my mic at? Maybe I just need to turn my mic up. Is that better?
That's a bit better. Yeah, that's
okay.
better.
Holy shit, she's like, yeah, my SS crew. Go flood Vosh's chat and tell him the SS crew is here to tell you to watch Shoe's video. Yeah, that's a joke, Kevin. She's not being serious. She's not really referring to her audience as the SS.
No,
because that would be too upfront Nazi. It has to be a joke. Otherwise, I don't know, she might be just like dog whistling that she's actually one of them.
Yeah, basically.
Like Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's the audio-visual equivalent of the Nazi salute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. Shoe on Head made another video. It's called "The Downfall of the Democrats."
Oh, big congratulations to Tim Walz on being the first white male DEI hire. It didn't work. The DNC.
Okay, so Tim Walz.
He actually looks like a young Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Tim Walz is just a nice guy. I don't know why people hated on him other than the fact that he was running against Trump.
Yeah,
Seriously.
basically. Yeah.
He literally is just a nice guy from Minnesota who served his country, served his community, then served his state. Like, why do you hate him so much?
Yeah.
Because he gave high school girls like tampons in case they had like a time of the month unexpectedly at school so they weren't humiliated. Do you really hate that about him?
Yeah.
White male DEI hire. Joe Biden's been a white male DEI hire. George Bush is. Mitt Romney was. Every single president has been a white male DEI hire. Both the Democrats and the Republicans realize that America is a white supremacist country. Thus, we must run white people. So saying that Tim Walz is the first DEI hire.
Honestly, this is a handsome man.
You're really distracted by him.
I would fuck this man. I'm just saying.
Is a little bit telling. And what is it telling?
A joke. It's telling a joke.
It's just a joke. I don't believe anything, honest.
Her screeching, her anger didn't seem like she was having fun. It seemed like she was literally angry.
True. Thank you, Mr. Satnav, with 500 bitty bits. Much love. Soul Soldier, because he pushed trans issues. Yes.
Yeah, he was nice to trans kids and trans people. Yeah.
He pushed trans issues. Can you push yourself off a cliff, you cunt?
Yeah, pushing as in like pushing for their equal rights. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, do that because people deserve equal
In
rights.
Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Yeah, you are free to choose your pronouns, unless of course you work for the federal government, in which case Trump has now prohibited you from using words. They cannot use their pronouns.
Atomic Power. Atomic Power makes a good day. Is it 2014 again? She literally is doing. She's still doing the. Oh, I'm not really a Nazi, guys. It's just a joke. Ha ha ha. Keck.
Basically.
It's that. It's that thing.
Oh my God, she is kecking. Yeah. Oh, I haven't thought about keck again in years, and she's still trapped in that. It's like she's still dating Armored Skeptic. I swear.
Yes. Also, yeah, if you're female, you're now American. That is true.
Oh, well, all Americans are females because.
And all Americans are females, and females are Americans.
Our gender is assigned from conception, and since we all start out female, everyone is a female.
Everyone.
Everyone. I guess that's why the workplace has become more feminized. Because
Did you know that
Trump signed the executive order?
Did you know the first thing you eat is your own body hair?
Oh well, I mean, it is efficient, I guess.
It is gross. Yeah, I mean, technically the nutrition you get via the umbilical cord, all that. But the first thing you orally ingest in
is
your
the body
entire
hair that
life.
kind of comes off of you because you've been swimming in it?
Yep, and it clumps together and you eat it, and it's often you sick it up when you're first born. Again, I can only say it's a beautiful and magical thing, but also, but human procreation is disgusting.
Yeah, it's messy. It's wet. It's got bodily fluids, and
It's messy and wet, like horse cum.
So after this person that you're crushing on, are we done?
We can be done now if you want.
Oh, please. Can we not end on Shu, though? I think we have this new thing where we're going to try to end on a positive. So I'll stick around longer just to have that opportunity. Let's see what we can do.
Well, I tell you a positive one. There's one in the suggestions here. Danish official explains why he told Trump to fuck off.
Yeah, let's do that.
Boom.
And tonight, this Danish lawmaker did not mince words when it comes to the president and Greenland.
Dear President Trump, listen very carefully. Greenland have...
So this is the Danish member of the European, or a Danish member of the European Parliament, Anders Vistisen.
Okay, let's hear it, Anders.
Anders Vistisen does not need to have his passport checked. He is a Dane. That is just... come on now.
Been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale. Let me put it in words you might understand. Mr. Trump, f*** off.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, they respect us around the world, Kevin.
Well, they do not just that, right? But I love the fact that they're still doing English. Why are they doing English in the European Parliament
well, I think
still?
he did that so that Trump would be able to understand.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Can we end on a little jokey joke?
If you want to, I mean, this has still got 5 minutes to play, but we can just say no. Okay, fair enough.
I'm kiboshing. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the Twitch chat.
Okay.
It is on Instagram, so sorry about that.
Can someone ban rolling left, please? I don't need this shit.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
You'll like this one. I thought of you. This is from the Discord chat. That thing
Okay.
I sent you, but hopefully people in the chat will like it too.
Well, we'll see.
Can you read it out loud?
Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. We'll have to. Okay, wrong.
Stupid Instagram.
All right. What's the difference between yogurt and America? What? If you leave yogurt alone for 200 years, it'll develop a culture.
There you go.
What does Beethoven do in his grave?
Roll
What?
over.
He decomposes.
Oh, God.
That's so dumb. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm definitely following that account. Am I not signed in? No, I'm signed in. Here we go. Yeah, I'm following. That's from Backchodbilla001, who just has a series of those. So that's nice.
Oh, Wayward Historian is a short in the chat.
No, we're done. I've already clicked on
I'm
back to the
watching
main.
it. Oh, I saw that one. Yeah. Yep, I saw that. It is cute. Okay.
No, we're done.
10 more clips so we can avoid Shu. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Christy, what have you got coming up on your channel?
I think there's some D&D coming up on the Rolling Left channel here at Twitch. As for me, I've been spending more time getting fit than making YouTube videos. Although I think about it from time to time, but I haven't done any. I've been very lazy lately. Well, I've been distracted. What do you got coming up on your channel, Kevin?
Oh, someone sent me a meme. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Okay,
Okay, I am going to show it just because you put effort in.
Oh, is it Shoe on Head? I don't know,
No.
with an SS on her arm?
No, it's me going into a store and I say, "Is this the horse semen store?" And the guy says, for the 5th time, "No. If you ask again, I'll call the police." And then I respond, "They have horse semen?" Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
I'm
enjoyed
so
that.
glad my parents do not watch this show. Anyway, on that bombshell.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. So let's. I will need to send people over to places, don't I?
yeah, you have to look who's going now.
So on Yam Tubes.
Yam tubes. Oh, yeah, you didn't do the thingy the goal this time, did you?
No, like all things, I got bored, and I
With the
stopped doing it.
goals?
Yeah, I stopped doing
Too
it.
hard to come up with something original.
Well, no, not
every
just
time?
that. It's like I've done that now. Like, why bother?
The joke's over.
Turn Left is going on the YouTube, so I'm going to send you over there. I was on with Curtis on Monday. That was nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, I say it was nice. We also talked about Holocaust Memorial and Trump and stuff, so it was also grim as fuck. Anyway, yeah, on Twitch. Who's going on Twitch?
Thanks for the hold music
Well, I was, yeah, I had to try. And,
while you were.
I was
looking
thinking.
over the
I'm going to send everyone over to Raptor Blue.
Okay.
Go and check them out because they're cool.
Go say hi to them. Have a
yes.
great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Oh, hang on. I can't fucking type.
Have a good weekend, chat. And sorry if we were like, I really can't stand Shu. I find her so annoying and disingenuous and not a good liar.
True, but I like how hyped you get for it. Like you get like
You just like to wind me up, don't you?
You rarely get as passionate on stream. Like off stream, Christy believes in things and she gets passionate about them. But like on stream, it's usually like you try and stay chill. But there's something about that kind of nonsense, that kind of slop that just drives you mad, and that is very amusing for me. Honestly, I find it a little bit hot. I'm just gonna say, it's there. It's been said. Anyway, thank you everyone for listening and watching. It's goodbye from me, goodbye from Christy. Say goodbye, angry Christy.
Goodbye, angry Christy.
She did a bit.